Hey everyone, how's it going? And welcome back to the Super Mario Sandbox 90% Relay Tournament. Super stoked to have you here in this showdown between Flixer and Deku Dude to kick us off here. Team ClintStevens and Team Name going at it for this finals match. Like I said, super excited. And we have some 70 star to start us off here. I'm Collins VG and joined by Badronis. How's it going, Badronis?
Hello. Really excited to be doing this one. Obviously, we got two really cool runners here today, and if you don't know, they are both really young as well. I believe Flixer is like 14 and Deku's like 15, something like that. So these are really the people to watch.
These are the up-and-comers. I think Flixer's actually 16 now, I think he'd be a little bit upset if I didn't correct him, because I did wish him a happy birthday pretty recently.
Oh,
but anyway, yeah, this one should be really exciting. Both these guys have been definitely popping off here the past couple months. I know Deku took a little bit of a break recently, but he came back and got a pretty nice PB, 49.20, and Flixer has a 48.42, and he's recently been doing some 120 stars, so we should have a really excellent race here to start us off.
Yeah, totally. And you know, like you said, with Flixer having a 48, really impressive time. But they're both actually known to be pretty consistent. You know, Deku having a slightly lower PB doesn't mean all that much, because I know he can really string a lot of good stars together. And I think, you know, this first segment can really go either way.
Oh, absolutely.
I expect it to be close.
Yeah, definitely. I think since Deku Dude has kind of gotten back into the swing of things a little bit, you know, started practicing a bit more, doing some more runs. I think he's definitely prepared. It is a pretty tough matchup against Flixer, though, because Flixer is incredibly consistent. So, yeah, I don't know. I guess we'll have to we'll just see how it goes. I think we're waiting on Deku Dude here just for a minute, and then we're going to kick it off.
You know, in terms of warm-up, I say TDC 100 is as good a place as any. You see a lot of people, like, will just screw around in the castle lobby or go in WOMs, where, you know, that can help you warm up, but in terms of, like, feeling confident when you get up to Tippy, I think, you know, doing some TDC 100 really gets you in a good frame of mind. And I also like the way he was doing that section with those triangular, whatchamacallits. Should have thought of what I was going to say. Oh, there's a car alarm. I don't know if you can hear that.
We can. But yeah, I definitely agree. TTC 100, definitely a pretty good place to kind of kick it off and make sure that your movement is up to par where it needs to be. So, you know, like we've been saying, Flixer is definitely very consistent. So we will have to see what happens. We do have about 50 minutes of race. So anything goes here.
Just had to shut my window there. I mean, if it comes on again, we'll probably hear it and I'll mute. But anyway, Mario, looks like we're going.
Excellent.
Fantastic.
Yeah,
fantastic.
So, like we've been saying, anything could really happen here with this one. This is a really great race to kind of kick off the finals match, in my opinion. Two really talented racers going at it head-to-head, 70-star action, and yeah, should be a fun one.
Yeah, as you said, you know, even though this is the, you know, finals, well, I shouldn't say even though. This is the finals. You guys have won a lot of matches to get here. I actually lost the Deku Dude's team. They have a really good setup, and so does Flixer's team. And generally, like, any segment could decide the relay. So I think the Mario 64 segment should be pretty close. But, you know, you want to see a strong showing from all three. This will really set the tone for whichever team can come out ahead, even if they don't necessarily have to win this segment. You know, you should hope that it can be pretty close. So Flixer and Deku Dude going into BLB. Flixer actually brushed the wall there, losing a couple tenths of a second. And We'll have to see how bomb clip goes. Probably feeling nervous. It is the finals.
Yeah, I mean, both of these guys are pretty experienced tournament racers, but you know, as we've seen, a couple just little tiny mistakes here from Flixer to kick us off. So you never know if that's nerves or just a little bit of rust or whatnot. I know that Flixer has been taking just a little bit of a break past couple days, doing runs and whatnot. So it is possible, but overall, not a huge deal. We had Womps here. Probably going to see a Womps 9 if I had to take a guess. It does save 0.7 seconds, and you're not resetting in a race anyway, so you might as well just do it.
If you got a slide time guess, go ahead and throw it in the chat. Otherwise, we'll just see what they get. I'm going to think maybe 12-7 Flix or 12-8 Deku Dude.
I think that sounds about right.
All right. Ooh, Flixer. Not the best angle. All right.
Not too shabby. Not like 0.2 really makes too much of a difference, especially you know, in the long run of a incredibly long relay race. If it came down to those 0.2 of a second, I'd be very surprised. But we head into Womps here, and yeah, we'll see how they kick it off. If they're going to play it safe, if they're going to go for the regular strats they normally would in runs, who knows? We'll have to see.
All right, Deku, what a size up there. Taking a long time to grab the tree, but it's okay for this 100 coin cycle. Meanwhile, Fixer's going to be going for Candleless with the really safe ledge grab setup, so you can tell he's definitely going for the race consistency. This isn't what he would normally do in attempts. Deku Dude coming around here, catching the cycle. What a dive! I did not expect that at all. You usually never want to dive there because you can just miss way easier. It doesn't really save much. But, you know, he got it, so can't fault him. Glad to see that nothing too bad happened. Maybe he was trying to kick and dove on accident and it just happened to work out.
Definitely possible, but really nice undercoin there. Definitely was cruising. We'll see how Flixer is able to follow up here.
Yeah, same cycle, not trying to risk it for the biscuit. In this case, that actually looked a little bit atypical the way he did that. Cool rollout into the long jump. It can help you make the cycle a little bit earlier. Not that you need it at all for this cycle. Ooh, went for like an interesting camera there as well. Looks like he's really trying to get some, you know, scientific breakdown with his 100 coin.
Yeah, not entirely certain. Maybe just had a bit of a fat finger moment there and hit C left one too many times. But other than that little wall scrape, really excellent 100 coin to follow up Deku Dude there. And Deku Dude going for Owlus right now. Looking good. Oh, actually, no.
Must have got a firstie.
Yep. Either that or the angle was just slightly off.
Yeah. Angle looks fine there. Yeah. Also doing a slow turn, Flixer can save some decent time on his Owlus when he gets to it. Absolutely. Also, wait, Flixer just has an image of himself, right? It's not an actual camera.
No, it's not his camera.
Why does he have it?
I don't know. I don't know. These kids these days, the humor, the deep fried memes. I don't know. Oh, and Flixer misses. Well. Wow, it's not something you see super frequently. And really close to the edge there. Yeah, I was gonna say, not sure if he would have quite had the speed to make it up. Kind of have to hit it one more time. This is something else.
Really late frame wall kicks, I believe.
Yeah,
causing it. But also, like, these setups are kind of awkward. I don't know why he's trying to rush this. And he's actually just going to bail out, saying, I'm not going to worry about this. That's insane. Really big momentum shift here in favor of team name. Yeah, that is something that I personally have never seen out of Flixer, and I've commentated dozens of his races, and I have never seen a meltdown like that, especially on a trick like Owlus that you're so used to doing here in Womps. It's a tough trick, but man, just really wasn't taking the time with the setup there, and fortunately didn't really work out for him. So huge, like you said, momentum shift there for Deku Dude. So see how he finishes out this Womps, and maybe we'll even see an Owl full out of Flixer here. And it looks like we actually might. No, Owlus again.
Oh, with the tower,
Double
going for
jump.
double jump. Oh, and misses it and clips the fence. Oh my goodness, he's sliding all the way down. Okay. He's gonna go for the
Not
tower.
what he wanted at all. Now this is weird. I think he didn't get wild blue either, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I don't think so.
So the start count's a bit off. Deku about to get Fortress right now, but he's going to be off to a really sizable lead. But as I say that, you know, he's going to have a bit of a hiccup. You really hate to mess up on Fortress, but it happens more than you might expect.
Yep, it's when you're about to head out of Womps, you're kind of thinking a little bit ahead of yourself, and sometimes that tends to happen. But Flixer doesn't realize that he spawned the owl, so he actually has to go through that text box as well. And he misses the side flip. This is a Mario Marathon Witch the legs I don't think we've ever seen out of Flixer.
Yeah, this is honestly kind of crazy. I don't want to read too much into it, but at the same time, it's very uncommon for him to struggle so much in the beginning. So wait, is he planning to go for the owl here? No, okay.
I guess not. He's going to take his time with this setup, looks like. There we go.
I wonder if maybe on those slow turns he tried kicking before he was completely straightened out, because it seems like he goes so far to the left there that, you know, if you just kind of walk on the island for a while, like the island will change your angle, so it's not the exact straight angle that you would get if you like landed and did an immediate quick turn. You know, he might have gotten like a little bit off on what he wanted to get, and that could have made all the difference. You never know.
Yeah. Oh, and he misses
here.
Oh my goodness! And he's gonna have to slide all the way down.
Yeah, this is gonna be a 21-second slide.
Yeah, this almost sliding off the slide.
Yeah,
this is really interesting. I'm not really sure what's going on with Flixer today.
And there's definitely some tilt factor.
Yeah, these mistakes tend to compound.
Hopefully, after Dark World, you know, things will go back to normal, but he's still got to get through Dark World, which could be scary in its own right. So Deku Dude, you know, also has the opportunity to cement a really huge lead there, but if he dies, then it's pretty much back to 50-50.
Yeah, definitely. It depends, you know. Ooh, Deku Dude taking a burn there, going for the shake back up.
Okay.
You know, you have to wonder if he's watching the race, if he knows that he basically just has to make it out of this Dark World alive in order to maintain this pretty big lead. Or perhaps he's kind of just under the impression that he might be a bit behind. I don't know. There's definitely a race strategy to have.
So for Deku's Shig backup, he didn't do like the fastest one where you still make the same elevator cycle as normal Shig. He got the later one, which can still make Shig, as you just saw there, but it's a little bit sketchier.
Yeah, he's going to lose about 2 seconds there with the double long jump, and then he took a ledge grab there as well. So
yeah,
just a little bit behind what he normally would. It's not a huge deal. We'll see how Flixer does with this Dark World here. Flixer probably gonna be missing the switch press. So
still very Shig pace because it's so lenient. Now I don't know what's up with the jump dives. Is that just for style or something? Because it's really not necessary. And he's going through the elevator. He's decided that he's gonna get, you know, style points.
Yeah, I mean, he probably knows that he's fairly far behind. He needs to make up as much time as possible here, and he's just gonna barely make that shake cycle. Doing the same thing as Deku Dude here, taking those double long jumps, wants to play it safe.
Mm-hmm.
No use in taking a death at the end of a Dark World like that. That would be very, very unfortunate. Went for the double first ending, but unfortunately couldn't quite get it.
Yeah.
That's the shades of 16-star runner Flixer, kind of there that we saw in that Dark World. He kind of sent it, but you definitely have to in this situation where you're aware of the fact that you're more than likely pretty far behind.
Yeah. Interesting wing tab grab for Deku. Not very optimal, but it looks like he kind of sets up the angle pretty smoothly. All right, not the best guy jump. Flixer could save a couple more seconds. I would say Flixer probably saved a second or so in Dark World. Maybe not, actually, because the ending was pretty bad. I take it back. But Deku's going to be about 45 seconds ahead based on how long Sky Jump takes. So really significant lead.
Yeah, absolutely. This is a pretty important CCM here for Deku. He's going to want to make sure that everything goes cleanly here, obviously, but probably one of the more punishing mistakes you can make in 70 stars if you miss that 100 coin star plus the penguin slide. If you miss a coin or miss too many coins, or, you know, for God forbid, die at the end of the slide, you're losing like 1 minute and 30.
Deku, what the hell is he doing? This is like the swag backup, but in a way that made absolutely no sense. He landed neutral on his long jump, and then he's like, I'll just long jump again. Then he go all the way up, turn around, and do the cool slide backup. When that was just ground pounded the star.
Something else, to say the least. Not really sure. Maybe he was just like not expecting to land so close to the edge of the platform there, and decided, oh, you know what probably happened? He probably just went to long jump, but he had too much, or he probably went to ground pound, but had too much speed and then hit Z before he hit A.
Yeah, that's probably what happened.
Definitely interesting. But those mistakes tend to happen, I guess. But regardless, off to an okay start here. Flixer going to be able to make up a little bit of time.
Flixer's also going straight for the slide, so declaring that he will be doing CCM 18, whereas Deku will not be. He'll be going for CCM 17. Well,
interesting.
Yeah, because he got Penguin already.
Yep.
And that would be what you leave for last if you're doing CCM 18.
Yeah. Did he grab that coin? It looks like he did, yeah.
No, he didn't. He didn't want it.
Okay, fair enough. I guess it doesn't really matter for CCM 17 anyway, but he's not going to be able to miss any coins here. I don't think, at least. Maybe 1?
Oh, you can miss 1 still.
Yeah. Oh, and he missed 2.
Did he miss 2?
Yeah, he missed 1 at the. He missed 1 on the arch, and he just missed 1 there, unfortunately. So
he's gonna have to get an extra red after the side, which is why you do it. But you know, Flixer can still save some time here. Missing coins on the penguin slide is something that you shouldn't do too often.
You have to think too, this route will only save time if Deku is able to, well, who knows for now, because he has to get this backup, but on top of that, he has to get 2 solid.
I'll watch out for the star grab.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's a very slippery area right there. 120 runners know how much that jump can cost.
Yep.
Especially if you're not used to it. I know Deku has a 145 or something, or 146 maybe in 120 or something like that. I think he has a 140 something. So he's probably at least a little bit familiar. So yeah, Flixer
did get the safety red, so he's good.
Yeah, actually good for missing 1 more coin, but he's gonna choose not to.
Fun fact that no one cares about. In my race against Deku Dude, I did not get the safety red, and I missed 2 coins on the slide, and then it went downhill from there. So I would say in a race, I will never judge taking the safety red.
Yeah. So Deku Dude still has a pretty considerable lead here over Flixer. Finishing up Balcony Star, which is like 28-second star or something like that, plus all the castle movement to get there, which is like, who knows, another 20 or maybe even 25 or 30. I think it's actually 30. So he's actually got maybe like close to a 40-second lead if you take into account the route differences.
Okay. I wasn't following the math, but I'll take your word for it.
I don't know. It's an estimated guess. I'd never claim to be a mathematician, you know?
Yeah. Either way, Flixer's not too happy. You can see it from the look on his face. Alright, so Deku coming out of here with A. Actually, I cannot read, so I will tell you in a moment. 1524 BBH. So compared to Flixer, it's looking to be like a... Oh, well, actually, we'll have to wait because the route difference means that CCM 17 is going to be a lot shorter.
Yeah, exactly. That's kind of where I was just struggling with the math. I was like, well, it's like a 50-second lead, but then again, we have to wait until the end of SSL. So, and like I said, this is contingent upon, Deku's lead is contingent upon whether or not he can get these 2 pluses. And, have them be solid. We'll see if he goes for Tama or not. And also, you know, has to have a solid secrets. No chance of sound glitching here, obviously, because we're on the US version. But okay, off to a decent Tama so far. The angle looks pretty good.
Nice. Able to get that nice single jump into those jumps on the pyramid. And inside the pyramid looking pretty comfortable as well. You know, it's a lot scarier here. But if you know what you're doing and what the camera is going to do, you can be pretty confident. In the long jump, nice.
Yeah, pretty excellent secrets there for Deku Dude. So off to a pretty solid start here. And Flixer with the 1654 BBH exit. That is something he has not seen for probably a long time. Oh, and Deku. Oh, what a backup.
He got that.
This angle, though. Okay, didn't flip the fence.
Insane.
Wow. Excellent. Excellently done there. And as Flixer takes a bonk. Yeah, that was something else there. Can't say I've ever seen that back up. I'll be honest with you.
Now, usually you don't want to go near that crazy box. Somehow he managed to do like a little 360 and then still get the angle.
All right, so provided the top of the pyramid goes decently well, Deku had a pretty solid SSL.
Yeah.
Flixer going for this Tama as well, way up the pyramid there. Gotta relax a bit there. Don't want to overshoot that guy.
Yeah, but he got it, and that's pretty darn good. So yeah, really. Oh, what is he doing? I assume he was trying to kick again and went for an accidental dive.
Yeah, commentators.
Why he wasn't gonna make it with the single jump? Like, just so you guys know, it's like you have a lot of speed. That jump is gonna go really far. I do not know what happened. Like,
yeah,
I mean, look how far that jump goes. You're not gonna die.
You typically have more than enough speed to make that gap, like more than enough.
Yeah, but conversely, if you actually want to slow down and kick, you're gonna probably have a harder time actually making it.
Yeah,
just due to how much speed you have.
You're gonna have to really hold back.
Freak accident from Deku Dude.
Yeah,
so
that was.
You know, there are some finals nerds after all. Wow, interesting. Good job avoiding the flame. I thought he was gonna get burned and then screwed over by the puzzle.
Yeah, so with that death, actually, Flixer's kind of creeping back up a little bit. Deku Dude still has a pretty considerable lead. You know, with the castle movement and the 14 second star that he just finished up. So
yeah,
it's not too bad. It's not too insurmountable.
26.
Yeah, not too bad. Not insurmountable for Flixer. We still have a lot of race to go. Oh, and he's gonna probably take a death here, and looks like he is. Oh,
well.
Went for ledge grab skip, and sometimes that doesn't go your way. Nice lava boost there from Deku Dude, by the way.
The bully star can be like that. It's like blink and you miss it, and then you're dead.
It's super frustrating too, because sometimes you don't really, you know that you're not gonna get the speed. You know you're not gonna be able to get the ledge grab or get the ledge grab skip, and you just kind of have to wait until Mario dies. And Flixer got it there. Unfortunately, missed the. Oh, and Deku Dude does the same thing, but luckily enough, he had
just about to make it.
Yeah, just a couple more slices of pie than Flixer did.
Got to be careful there.
Yeah, that's definitely it's kind of interesting. It's the same mistake that they both made, which you don't see that mistake too often, but it does tend to happen sometimes. Flixer going for Pro Boost here. Playing it safe on the ending here, but
I don't know if you saw, but he grabbed the bottom of the pole. When he just stood there, that meant that he just held neutral because he realized that he would have just run off the side if he was holding a direction.
And Deku going for the ledge grab skip for the bullies star. You don't see that too often, but he unfortunately gets bullied a bit here.
Yeah, ledge grab skip bullies is pretty awkward, as far as I can tell.
You don't see too many people going for that.
No. Even though it's not hard to get the ledge grab skip, really, it's just less convenient bully placement.
All right, so 2 more for Deku Dude here. Or is it no? Is it? Did he catch? Wait, did Deku catch Mips, or did he miss Mips?
He got Mips, I think.
Oh, taking a bonk there. That can be devastating.
Yeah.
So maybe Deku has the wing cap next. If I had to take a guess. So really unfortunate death from Flixer there.
Is he going for side hop? Why?
He's going for side hop.
It's not faster, by the way. He's
and he missed it.
Flexed. Now he's not flexing.
And he's gonna miss it again.
Does he? All right. Under pressure now. He's in the finals.
Uh-oh. It's really lining this one up, and he...
Oh my god.
Barely ledge grabs there. Not really sure why he went for side hop. Maybe
this again. I will not lie.
Maybe he forgot what star he was doing. I don't know. Not really sure what the rationale there was, but
yeah, I'm confused.
Yeah, that's
suffice it to say.
That's an interesting strat there. All right, so looks like Deku's going to enter at about 22:59. So we'll see where Flixer's at. It's looking like an okay chest for Deku Dude so far. See how the lag reduction at the end looks?
He also swam over the middle chest, which is kind of awkward because you're losing some speed by doing that.
Yeah, but nice lag reduction there at the end. It gets a couple swims off. And it looks like Flixer entered at about like 23, like 25 or something, like maybe 23:30. So he's I think it was like 26 seconds, something along those lines. I'm not exactly certain, but so Flixer kind of even with the death there managed to at least stay a little bit closer to Deku. The side hop meltdown did not help Deku's case there, but
I'm sure if Flixer was not watching, he'd think he was way farther behind. And Deku probably would think he's behind as well. So it's always a question of whether or not they're watching, if that affects them at all, even. But now, Deku's gonna get the sub-star, and then we just have Manta before Fire Sea, and then we'll see exactly how close they are going upstairs.
Yeah, if Deku misses the lava boost early elevator cycle, and Flixer were to hit it, I mean that's almost the entirety of the lead gone right there for Deku Dude. So Fire Sea is definitely pretty pivotal in these 70 races. So we'll see how it goes. But looks like he's going to be able to get these mana rays here, these mana rings, excuse me. So nicely done there from Deku Dude. We all know that the Manta Ray Star can kind of give us some issues, but not for Deku Dude today. So we'll see how this Fire Sea goes. And he's definitely going to want to get the lava boost early elevator cycle, try to maintain that lead. Off to an okay start.
Yeah.
Hard to say from here, but see with this wall kick.
Yeah, missing one of the first long jumps or falling in the lava just is a complete buzzkill.
Yep.
All right, clean cage.
Unfortunate Goomba spawn there, but managed to mitigate the effects of that, and looked like he almost ledge grabbed there, but he should be able to make the cycle here. The bully's on the left side of the platform, so I think he's going to make it with relative ease here. Yeah, very, very early to that cycle.
It's a rare instance where the game is actually kind of like friendly toward you, where like since the bully's on a set cycle, it's like whether or not the bully is in your way is pretty much exactly like are you on pace for lava boost? If you're on pace for lava boost, the bully's not in your way. If you're too late, well, you have time to go around him.
Oh,
oh man, this is gonna be rough.
Oh man, Flixer really.
Red, so he's gotta be very careful. At least he has 4 hit points, which means he can take the lava burn if one happened.
Yeah, and that is gonna be quite a bit of time lost there. Would you say 20 seconds maybe?
Yeah, a normal cycle is like 18. Below, like if you get the same ending, it's about 18. Which looks like he won't get the same ending, so we're looking at about 20.
Yeah, that's really unfortunate there for Flixer. That's oh, and he doesn't get the wall kick there. This is
no ledge grab!
Oh no.
She went back for the pole.
Yeah, this is not a great first half of the run for Flixer, to say the least.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
heading upstairs for Deku Dude. Looks like Deku Dude actually golded that fire sea.
Yeah, Flixer, I'm just looking at his face. It kind of reminds me of like when Liam would get really upset. He just had like the, the expressionless triggered face. That's what I imagine. All right, Deku, going into Wet Dry World, attempting the box kick, the double box kick that is, not able to get it. Just going to be breaking them like a plebeian and heading over to the blue switch. Good jump dive there. Actually didn't get the roll out directly onto the blue switch, which is the ideal movement, but it's okay. And getting the Skeeter with decent RNG.
Yeah, nicely done to avoid that fire there. That was that flame spitter was definitely pretty close. So kudos to Deku there.
Looks like Deku golden fire sea actually. So
yeah,
pretty cool. Oh, shocking. Location. All right, pretty decent side flip movement up there. We'll see if Flixer can save some time, because he can. But, Deku isn't making huge mistakes yet, but there's a double box kick. Will he go for the second one? No. Doesn't really save any time, so it's just more for style. But he'll be coming over to the blue switch, and we'll see. Not getting, like, the perfect rollout either. It's pretty hard.
Nice RNG.
RNG as well. All right, this is a really clean 100 coins so far. Nothing to, begrudge Deku for. His has been pretty good. Looks like Flixer might just be able to squeak out a few more seconds anyway, though. If he can do the second half as well as the first half.
Yep, managed to avoid the ledge grab skip and getting amped there, so he's going to save just a little bit more time. So, see how the ending goes. Oh, and a little bit of a push on the box there, but
really impressive composer actually to just do the same movement anyway and get it. Oh, Deku, triples and wall kick for elevator. That is really good.
Very, very clean. I was gonna say that Flixer could have made.
He's stuck and he's falling down. Yeah, the angle did not look good at the beginning, but he's able to get back up there.
Oh,
and might just want to let
wait it out.
This thing.
Wow.
All right, more opportunity for Flixer. Team ClintStevens might be making a comeback.
Yeah, anything's possible at this point. I mean, I thought Flixer was going to be able to... I thought that maybe Deku Dude wouldn't have been going for the triple jump wall kick there, but looks like he did and got it, but unfortunately couldn't capitalize. So Flixer's going to go for it here as well.
I also want to point out Flixer's nice double jump kick movement onto the curved slope, which is pretty difficult. All right, there we go. Really good stuff from Flixer. Finally getting a solid star over Deku Dude when it feels like it's been going the other way the whole run.
Oh, and Deku Dude jumps right into the water. Probably went for the instant long jump there, and just the Z press didn't have enough speed, so he just kind of jumped or whatever.
Maybe it's a bit of nerves and or rust, but there's been a few instances where Deku's like awkwardly mistimed things. Think of wall kicks will work, or there was something else, but I cannot remember.
Yeah, so I mean, nicely done so far for this wet dry world from Flixer. Deku had an okay wet dry world. It wasn't, there were a couple mistakes here and there, but overall it's definitely pretty solid. But Flick's definitely having a bit of opportunity to catch up here. So let's see how Deku does with the rest of the secrets. Looking pretty good so far, though. Flicks are luckily avoiding the flame splitter there. Could have been bad, but not a bad secrets for Deku Dude either. So Flixer will be joining Deku and THI here, and hopefully have a decent secrets to maybe catch up.
What is he doing? He's going for THI 100.
Oh my god!
Please. Oh, they must have coordinated this. This is hilarious.
Wait, are they both doing it?
Yeah.
Oh my god, this is hilarious.
I approve. I thought he was just throwing, but it's a relay, so you can do what you want. In fact, they could even do Rainbow Ride 100 coin. Let's not though. Let's not go that far. I'll take a THI 100 though. Quality content, throwing for content. It's all about content TM. Deku got really good Goombas. Flixer's gonna have to chase this one down a bit. Now I can actually use my 120-star commentary to impress upon you that this pole skip route Flixer did saved him like 7 seconds. Whereas Deku Dude, well, not 7, like 5 seconds, but the actual pole getting is about 7 seconds, which you can see because Flixer caught up immediately. And the shell movement is not working out either. The Koopa kill is kind of difficult. You want to actually dive into him and then roll out immediately so that you can roll out and land on the Koopa and therefore spawn the blue coin. That Goomba
really bad RNG.
Good, and he's gonna have to do the triple jump walking back up with that angle, and that's still gonna work. Okay, I was a little bit worried, but it's gonna be okay unless they die in the cave, in which case the run's basically over because this is the worst place to die in all of 120 star, except maybe at the end of like TTM reds or like you could die at the end of other 100 coins, but this is maybe the worst place that is easy to die. And looks like they're both gonna do it. Okay. I am a little bit impressed.
Wow. I can't say I've ever seen that before.
We should just have a 70-star relay where we just come up with like, instead of doing the regular 70 stars, we just do 70 stars of like our own choice. And we're like, all right, let's do like SSL Reds. We're gonna do like HMC Toxic Maze, and we're gonna do, just for funsies, we're gonna do Snowman's Lost His Head CCM and just all the slow stars that everybody hates, and then just see what time we get.
Ooh, nicely down there, top of the mountain by Flixer. That was actually really fast.
He got the first frame long jump as well, which if you press Z on the first frame you clip, you conserve your speed, so that will actually save about like 0.3 over a normal long jump, which makes you have to go farther left to avoid landing in the water. Deku Dude, interesting TTM reds here, not going all that well. No deaths or major meltdowns though. Alright, and Flixer will finally be joining him. Right, log wall kick for both. You can see them actually doing slightly different cameras. You don't have to do a particular camera, but Flixer, interesting long jump angle. He also had to do an extra jump on the slope there. If he tried to do the jump dive after 2 instead of 3 jumps, he would have had to slide all the way down and do it again.
Yeah, definitely interested as to why he didn't go for the long jump wall kick there. He kind of went for the side flip strat, side flip dive strat for whatever reason, which is a little bit slower. It's a lot more consistent, I would say, but it is slower. And I know Flixer like more than capable of hitting the long jump wall kick, but
pretty cool to see a little bit of star sync because Deku had already done TTM reds.
Yeah, Flixer's gonna have to hope for a couple meltdowns out of Deku Dude, who's been playing decently for sure, kind of holding it together after Flixer had that meltdown at Womps, which really is proving to be the difference here in this race.
We'll speed kick TTM Reds movement. Let's see how it goes. No long jump, but still pretty cool. Let's see the ending. Well, the second half, really. All right, got it with the single jump wall instead of the triple jump. It's pretty much the same thing.
Really clean there from Flixer, but he's gonna miss a star. You can kind of see he held a little bit down right there at the end. He didn't want to miss that red coin and fall all the way down to the, to the mushroom or whatever. So lost a little bit of time there, but like it's worth the safety of that.
All right, Deku Dude done with TTM. Flixer is gonna be a little bit behind here. I mean, he's been behind the whole race, but it's gonna be about the same deficit.
All right, Snowman's Head, also known as the worst star in the game, as we see here. Deku Dude right off the bat. Have to go for this backup here, which is literally harder than this pro strat. I'm telling you, this starts. It's awful.
Oh my god.
You can barely ledge grab on that. I'm surprised he got that second try. It's really hard to ledge grab off that wall kick.
Yeah. Mario Meltdown.
Giving Flixer just a couple more opportunities to catch up, but it'll take a little bit more than that, unfortunately. But Deku Dude, with a nice whirl from the freezing pond so far, gets the box break, so nicely done. And Flixer making the exact same mistake that Deku Dude did. Wow.
Okay.
But nicely backed up. Oh, and he bonks.
Yeah, I think you spoke too soon there. Commentator's curse. You never speak too soon on Snowman's Head. But I think he still made up time over Deku Dude, just not much at all.
Oh yeah, not a ton, but definitely did. That really is one of the worst stars in the game. Like you can just like lose runs to that legitimately. It's not even that hard of a star.
Yeah.
And for the double speed kick movement here.
Yep.
Nicely done there. So pretty solid SL so far from Flixer. Just had that little error there, but you can say the same for Deku, who had the Snowman's Head meltdown. But other than that, it's been pretty okay. Or it was pretty okay, I should say. He'll be heading down to the HMC in just a second here. So let's see how this Mips grab goes. Oh! You have to chase him into SSL here. Playing it safe with a side flip, that's definitely the move.
Got a lot of spaghetti all around. Maybe it's partly due to the finals, partly maybe due to not playing as much in the last few days. But whatever the reason, there's plenty of content to go around.
That's what we're here for.
All right, let's see what the lead is. Deku is going to enter HMC at 39.43. Interesting. He doesn't even turn the camera for box jump. He just up left.
That's I've definitely never seen that before. That's an interesting way to go about that.
I feel like maybe Slippery Nip does it, so maybe it's good.
I was gonna say that dive angle did not look great. Deku Dude there. Alright, so Flixer with a 40-21 entry.
What I say Deku was? I think 39.43.
I thought it was 39.43.
Okay. And what time did you say?
40-23? 40 something.
All right, let's just say
40. Yeah.
Okay. All right, Deku Dude did not get Christmas Miracle.
40 seconds. Alrighty then. that's still manageable. Deku Dude, it's definitely Deku Dude's race to lose, but Flixer, you know, we do have Tippy coming up next year.
The hell?
Yeah, I'm not really sure what Deku Dude's going for right now.
100.
Is he going for HMC Reds? Oh, he's going for HMC Reds.
At what point is this like fun, and at what point is this just trolling?
He's definitely going for HMC Reds. I've never seen this before. I mean, you don't ever see this in RTA, really.
The only category is all red coin stars.
This is... Oh, and Flixer taking a death!
Bruh.
Rolling out.
Oh! That was gonna be a sick jump dive there.
This is like insane.
Right. Single star world record.
Yeah, and Flixer is just gonna play it safe and just single jump over the flame spitters there. Flixer's feeling a bit froggy. He started doing 120 a couple weeks ago, and he's feeling it, I guess. Oh, that angle's not it.
Dude, this
What?
is real bad.
I can't believe he saved that.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna say that's mostly luck. That could have been bad.
What in the world? Oh, and he missed the triple jump.
Man, insane time loss on HMC red coins.
Yeah, this is something else.
I mean, I might as well enjoy it while I'm here, because I'm probably never going to see HMC Reds again. But I also wonder, like, is this, like, against the spirit of the relay? I don't know. That can be for the viewers to decide.
Depends on how much more they do. If they go for, like, Rainbow Ride 100 or something, I'd be a little bit, you know.
Yeah.
They have to be in a call together or something, unless they pre-coordinated this like this far ahead of time.
I wouldn't be surprised if they were in a call, but you know, kids talk to each other, so either is possible.
Deku taking a little slide off the slope there.
All right. Now go to the blue switch. Just kidding.
Please don't. Rainbow Ride 100.
I'm gonna go for carpetless, guys. What do you think about that? I think I'll go for carpetless.
XD. I think Rainbow Ride 100 plus top, what is it called? Big sky in the whatever.
Big house in the sky.
Sure. Yeah, that's definitely the slowest 2 stars, at least in RTA.
Yeah.
But Rainbow Ride 100, like on its own, is not like slow. Like if you were just to route it.
What if they're watching, and what if we're like in the simulation where they do whatever we say to do? Oh no, okay, whatever. I thought he was getting 100 coins.
Yeah, so did I. He must have just missed the long jump to the either that or he was trying to debate us. I bet you that's what it was. He made it look like he was going for the 100 coin route, and he decided to go for swinging in the breeze.
I actually bought a controller off of, or I'm in the process of buying a controller off of Flixer. Hey Flixer, send me your PayPal now. That messes him up.
He's absolutely
get a Discord DM before the race ends. All right, pretty cool reds. Deku, pretty good cruiser. This is like scuffed, but in a way that we have not experienced before.
Yeah, Flixer unfortunately diving into the star, losing a frame. Kind of cringe. Uh-oh. Deku dude.
Did not get the right camera here. He has to climb up, turn around, and then do the long jumps.
Oh, and Flixer having some issues here as well, but not as many as Deku. Deku dude does the triple jump, like that's pretty interesting. Wonder if that's on purpose.
I mean, that was, I'm sure, the backup, but the way he did it is kind of difficult because the only way you can side flip that soon is if you triple jump into the bottom of the triangle, but when it's thin enough so that you like clip on top of it essentially. Yeah. Which is pretty tight horizontal spacing. All right, going for the side flip triple jump for moving bars. Pretty cool.
This is an really excellent. Good. Yeah.
Pretty good. No ground pound, but otherwise.
Yeah, pretty solid.
Really nice.
Flitzer just kind of punched the toad for no reason. That's interesting.
I'm just thinking of, because I know the teammates are here watching as well, and they're just thinking like, I'm about to play Sunshine. Are these guys gonna be screwing around doing insane shit posts while I actually probably shouldn't have said that, but
they're gonna be doing bits reds while I'm trying to sit here and do some Super Mario Sunshine.
Yeah, exactly.
Flixer. Oh, wait, what a death!
What? What?
Yeah. You don't see that one every day.
No. He just like walked off the platform with those coins.
Yeah, I'm not even sure what he was doing. I kind of forgot that he was doing 100 coin. Oh my god! Okay.
Grand finals.
All right, third time's a charm.
What? All right, safety red time.
Yeah, that was just really bad RNG, unfortunately, there. Okay. Wait, why was Flixer doing the... Did he forget he was doing 100 coin? I think he actually forgot. Well, the first time, because he was... It looked like he was trying to do the movement for moving bars for some... I don't know. What
Maybe he was going for like a really pro movement to the blue coin switch.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, that's possible. What in the world are we seeing here? This is something else.
Yeah.
They're making us Mario 64 runners look bad to all the Odyssey and Sunshine runners.
They wish they could do HMC Reds.
Flixer and Deco Dude further proving that SM64 runners are the true chads of speedrunning.
Yeah. You know, youngsters are defining the meta, you know, in a couple years we'll all be doing THI 170 and all that good stuff. Oh, Deku, please.
Having some issues here. Uh-oh.
All right. All still fine.
I mean, yeah, this is this is something else.
Yeah.
I don't even know what to say at this point.
All right, triple jump, nice. Dude, Flixer. At some point, like, you know, you can have a lot of fun with it, but Flixer is also just making a ton of mistakes in the process. That was insane.
Wow. What? That was insane.
Bro, he's insane.
This kid's crazy.
What in God's name was that from Flixer? Whatever.
That was strange. I've never seen that before. Like he cut that triple jump really, really close.
I almost feel like, all right, just hear me out. Like he was actually gonna go off the edge, but because the hand was there, it stopped him and let him do the triple. Or even he did the triple jump on the hand as it swept under him.
Yeah. Uh-oh, Deku Dude.
pulling a Wilco. I don't know if you ever watched Wilco lately in Sky, but this is about how it looks.
The random ground pound, like in between the.
It's so mean-spirited, but I just see Wilco in Sky, and I'm like a Pavlovian dog. I'm just conditioned to start laughing even before something happens. All right, let's see. Moving left, perhaps. That looks pretty good. All right. Deku could still get a 52, which would be an insult to everyone with a 53. Man, I'd really hate to have that.
Yep.
Maybe. You have a 52 now, don't you?
Yeah, I have a very low 52. Thank God. Hey, I run 70 like once every couple months.
All right, Flixer is about to get his 70th star. It is a 70-star speedrun, which means that Flixer wins. Deku's just gonna beat the game first.
Alright, so that's the first throw.
Right. I think he's just gonna wait for Flixer. They'll try to tie.
To the frame.
Yeah. Okay, there's two.
Whoa.
And really good throw. Okay.
All right.
52. What a race.
Yeah, this
What
race is
unexpected content.
I think Flixer just make Manimo with that. Wasn't really paying attention.
He might have.
All right, 52-53 from Deku Dude. Yeah, definitely quite the race. Not really sure what to say. Oh. Flixer wants the moving left really bad, apparently. And he just completely misses it.
Oh, this is not going well. I mean, you still want to finish soon, right? You know.
Yeah, no, like very.
Has a lot of variance, but you got to give your team a shot. Team name might be the favorite, going off of past performances.
Okay. Flixer just has to hit the 3 throws. This is a relay. As Deathline is starting up. Super Mario Sunshine. This is the most of a Super Mario Sunshine match that I've ever commentated, so this is interesting.
Have you ever played Sunshine?
Casually once, yeah.
Okay.
It was pretty fun. It's a good game. There's 2. And that should not be it. Flixer.
And there's 3.
With a mid 54. I'm not sure if I've ever seen that. But yeah, I think that's gonna wrap it up for us here. And I think that'll wrap it up for Super Mario 64 in any speed gaming tournament ever. Thanks for having us. All right. Well, good luck to the other racers. And yeah, it's been a pleasure.
Yep.
See you guys soon.
Hope you enjoy the rest of the relay as much as that.
See everybody later.
You can then press the R button to hover in the air for a short time. If this tank is empty, no water can be sprayed. To refill tank, enter a body of water and press the R button. Instructions complete.
All right.
Proceed.
I think I am reasonable with everyone. Speed gaming people at the finals here of the any percent relay tournament. Looks to be pretty close ish. Actually, no, King Name is ahead by opinions. I did not see the 64 portion. It's supposed to be joined by Doge Sai, and a tournament organizer. Doesn't seem to be here quite yet. It's all right. Should be a pretty interesting race. What's up, Doge?
Hello.
How are you?
I'm tired.
Me too. Me too. You want to explain the tournament as the organizer? I'll let you kind of take that role, explain the players, all that kind of stuff.
God. This is a free game relay of Super Mario 64 70 star, Super Mario Sunshine any %, and Super Mario Odyssey any %. Basically, the best time wins, as in any race. Yeah, that's about it.
Looks like team name is about 2 minutes ahead here. In terms of the actual players, Switchmaster 64 has a 1:15 any %, which is a very, very respectable time. Hasn't really been playing as much recently, so maybe a little rustier than normal. Just kind of been taking this break. Well, Deathline has actually been derusting a significant amount recently. Getting a 118, lowering his PB about a minute, and was on 117 pace the other day.
It's multiple 117 paces actually.
Yeah, he's so it's actually a lot closer of a race than their PBs would suggest, but Switch is definitely still capable of pulling out a 115, 116-ish type of run. And it is a race environment, so Deathline could very realistically have a run that's closer to 120. But it could go either way. I don't think it's impossible to say Deathline can make up ground on Switch here.
It'll definitely be a very interesting race.
Yeah, it's actually a lot. It's just a lot closer than it would actually suggest. Funny thing.
Switch really wants to make up a lot of time here because team names, special weapon still to come.
He's gonna have to. I mean, it's 2 minutes, and he's the team captain on this team. For those who don't know, team captains are the fastest typically on their team in terms of the proportions of the game. Deathline is not the fastest on his team, but is still gonna wanna. He's definitely risen to the occasion. He showed up. He de-rusted a lot for this, grinding 80% as far back as December this year, I think, or last year. Excuse me. I remember seeing him live, so just definitely has been a very solid teammate, and it's been proving to be a pretty strong formula for his team.
The entire team has been very solid this entire tournament so far.
Yeah.
Even pulling out the best ever Sandbox time last race in the semi-finals.
Yeah. Goes to show you don't all need to be, world record contenders for this type of thing. So yeah, should be a very, very interesting race here. Deathline about to get started. Cutscenes are almost over, almost underway here.
Thank God.
Yeah, that's always the weird thing with SMS. Whenever you're commentating it, you gotta sit through these long introductions, and they kind of continue into the first few levels. I'm talking a lot. I'm sorry, Doge.
It's fine.
I always talk a lot.
I'm socially inept anyway.
My commentary style, saying a million words per minute.
Could tell.
But yeah, this is the final one, right? No more after this, or is it a best of 3? How's this working?
It's the finals, all right. This is the last one. Doing a best of 3, and this will take 10 hours. Don't think anyone wants to sit through that.
Nope, I would not.
Yeah, me neither.
I'm definitely cleaning off the toad here during this. Gotta unlock all the worlds with these polluted piranhas, so that's the first one to be underway. Switch, meanwhile, still finishing up these cutscenes here.
Like I said before, Switchmaster really just needs to get a massive lead for his team right here.
Yeah, probably is going to want a choke from the other team, to be quite honest.
Because on the other team, you have Mitch, the world record holder for SMO. He's been getting 58s every single race lately.
Yeah, it's insane. Like just that level of consistency.
I saw in the Plan B league we're having, he actually got a 58-19 in a race without DSS, which saves 10 seconds right at the start.
Yeah, it's nutty. It's definitely not a time to laugh at, or just to undermine.
Time would be third on the leaderboards. That's how insane that was. I think he's gotten 2 of them even.
Alright, so Deathline entering first world here of the race. First level. Bianco 2 can be accessed right away just by episode 1 of Bianco. They let you go right to it if you so wish.
So the level you're meant to skip, isn't it?
Yeah, it's an intended sequence break. I don't know if it's intended. It is technically a sequence break, but
They wouldn't have beat you if it wasn't intended.
probably had like more of a 64 style gameplay in mind. Kind of just probably when they went back on that in the development fight, I guess.
Probably. Double
Final level with like all
cutscenes.
these cutscenes.
They're gonna definitely be a lot less of them after we get over Bianco 2 here.
Yeah. Like the final slow quote unquote level. Like, there's a few other cutscenes, but nothing insane. You end up skipping a lot of them that are left in the room.
This being double elimination would have been
Oh,
horrible.
God. This tournament would have gone on for like a year.
Yeah, no thanks.
Would not have been that fun. Definitely glad to see a single win. Personally, as someone who was eliminated first round.
What team were you on? I forgot.
I was on Ace's team. Actually got a pretty decent run in my race, but I think ISO had a rough one.
I think you got like
64.
a 53 or something. Well, he was one of the top SM64 seeds going in.
I got like a 119, which is like a minute off of my PB, but it was just not enough.
Still a pretty close race, I believe. But couldn't quite do it.
Alright. Switchmaster starting as Bianco 2 here. Deathline.
Oh,
Got a shine ahead. I mean, it's
that's
a long
nice
shine.
spider.
That was a very good spider.
Yeah, for arachnophobia, but I'm not afraid of a spider like that.
Oh, switch goes through the windmill wall kicks. That does happen sometimes. It's kind of tough to see where that hitbox is. Look, it's about a 9-10 entry, which is fine. Not the desired time, but
it just doesn't work sometimes.
it's a weird hitbox. It's fair.
Every single hitbox in this game is weird.
Yeah, I don't think there's like a non-jank hitbox in this game. To be quite honest.
It's like Odyssey. It's edge.
Odyssey is like, from what I've seen, you just like, if you bonk on something, it just takes like 5 seconds. I swear.
Yeah,
Not actually, but
it's like 2 seconds on average.
Yeah.
Finishing on Bianco 3 here. Looks to be
First secret of the run underway. This is the levels where you don't have flood. Bianco 3 is super easy though, so not a huge.
except if you go with a sweaty tryhard strat.
Yeah, which I think Switch knows, but I doubt he'll go for.
I doubt as well. It's not worth a 0.3 in a race.
There are some players I'm sure who would do it like today and
Yeah,
DJ and
that's today. He just goes for everything.
yeah, it's just play style, which ends up working. I mean, world record in like 2 big categories. Can't take that away.
It's the kind of guy to do Noki 7 quick kill on 113 pace and then get it.
Deathline setting up here for travel skip.
Ooh, double dive.
As you kill the Rico plant, you go back to Bianco in that little brief window. Skips a little sequence of cutscenes, saves about 11 seconds.
Something like that. Bianco 4, this one should be good.
Yep, always a very interesting level. Looks like Deathline here doing some older strats. He is one of the older players in the community, not in terms of age, but in terms of just like how long he's been here. So he prides himself on his like lower strats a lot. He's very Deathline always like prides himself on being a boomer, from what I've heard.
True boomer
kind of-
strats. Oh,
Little rollout. That water slide is so annoying.
it really is. Definitely
Will
one
not
of
get a
like
water slide sometimes there.
2 people on the planet still doing backstep Yoshi skip. Which he swears by is faster, which it isn't.
No, it's literally not. Just be a meme. Alright. Switch just about a shine behind. There's a long shine, to be fair.
About 2 and a bit minutes, I'd say.
Yeah.
We seem to be having very similar runs so far.
Yeah, like nothing out of the ordinary. Switch did lose like 10 seconds in Bianco too, but what are you gonna do? It happens.
Those days where that just happens. Oh, messing up a Piranha.
Not the end of the world, it's like 2 seconds. Maybe like a little more. It's kind of annoying.
Definitely going for his boomer movement again in Bianco 5.
I still do that. I don't know how boomer that is. I think a lot of people still go for that, although there's like the triple jump strat that people go for. Switch is also kind of an older player. Started in like 2016, I think.
I don't actually know, I wasn't around back then.
I wasn't either, but I'm good friends with Switch and I'm mod in his community, so I know. Heard him talk about it before.
How long have you been playing, Jeff?
I started in like September 2019. I think I learned stuff earlier that year, but I only started doing runs in September. But I've mainly, since the Bingo League started, I don't really do as many runs. I'm focusing more on that usually. So, not always doing runs and outings.
Fair enough. Bingo and SMS seems a lot more fun than in other games.
It is a lot of fun.
I've done 1 bingo in my life. So
Deathline here starting PD Piranha. Looks to be getting an okay first spot, although definitely shift. If he just goes down this wall, it's actually pretty good RNG. See what he does though. Does not. Looks to be taking a little bit of a detour, which can be a little bit unfortunate.
Oh no.
Yeah, this is going to be one of those PDs that can just kind of get a feel for it.
Oh my god.
That's just not a good pattern so far. I mean, it can still be fine. It's like if he goes straight down or straight back towards the village, I think this is fine.
Pretty bad, but it's not the end of the world.
It can be average. I think this is still like potentially can be average RNG. Definitely going to be an area where Switch might be able to save some time though. We'll see. Oh no, this is just so cursed.
Oh my god.
Does he just loop or I wonder if he just loops. Okay, this is like not desired RNG, but it's fine. It's not like horrible. It's not great, but it's fine.
It's better than some other things Peter can give you.
You could get a lot worse than this, but yeah, it's really not the RNG you.
Who switched missing B there?
Yeah, Switch's gameplay just a little off today. It's like early unlocks and stuff. Just hasn't really been playing the game as much. It's fair.
I heard he's been grinding this week a bit more.
Oh, has he? I don't even know.
Preparation for the finals.
Yeah, you gotta prep. And sometimes it's just nerves, right? Like I mean, that PD hit can be really annoying. It's not even just.
It really is. Ooh.
Ooh, Switch could potentially get best pattern here.
That could be a massive time to the first team.
Pretty
Upwards
huge,
of like
yeah.
20 plus seconds.
Deathline gonna go unlock the second world. Bianco's not done in one sitting just because of the event cutscenes. You go unlock Gelato earlier. Skip event cutscenes. We'll be back for Bianco in the second half of the run. I'll see what RNG Switch gets here. It does not get best pattern.
Still be a pretty decent pattern.
Yeah, like if he just does this and then goes down once, it's actually still close to best.
Like probably like top 15 pattern.
Yeah, so still good RNG, all things considered.
Oh
head swing.
no.
Ooh, double head swing, kind of.
which not
See it?
looking very happy there.
I would not be happy to either.
Would.
Yeah, even if he gets good RNG, there's going to be a little bit of unfortunate time loss. See what he does from here.
Oh no.
This is
Oh no,
still
that's fine. I think that's the best
Yeah.
way it could have gone.
If anything, the time loss is more just on the player here. RNG was fine. Still going to be a 16:55, 52. About. Be respectable. For a race. Not the time you want if you're going for like a 1:15, but
I think Deathline got a 17 Bianco.
yeah, 17:05, which is a little rough, but it makes sense with his speed and the RNG he got.
Oh, wow, that's a
Definitely setting up
step.
gelato skip here. This is the episode 8 shine you can clip into with a coconut. If you do this, skip 6 shines. You just can go back to Shadow Mario, which is condition for the final world, Corona Mountain, to show up. So definitely a good thing this is in the run because gelato sucks otherwise.
Everybody hates gelato. If you don't, you're lying.
Gelato 1's fun, Gelato 2 is miserable. Gelato 3 is like an auto-scroller, Gelato 4 is an auto-scroller, Gelato 5 is an auto-scroller, Gelato 6 is just bad.
It's pain. There's nothing more to say about it. It's just pain.
Yeah. You can do Gelato 1 only, I mean, that'd be fun. Gelato 1's actually a very fun secret to IL in practice.
I did
No cycles or anything, so it's just sheer movement. Essentially. Okay, so Deathline, pretty respectable run so far.
Splicing in the grand finals? Oh my god.
Definitely going to go off to Pianta now. Auto is wrapped up for him. Switch is going to start his GBS. Which is one of the scarier parts in a race. Not really a big deal when you're doing attempts because you can reset very easily. You mess it up, but here it can be very tough to back up because the coconut can go into the water.
Depending on what setup you do, it can be really costly as well.
You can also just miss it once and then keep missing it because you're nervous.
True.
Okay, switch going for roof throw. Oh no, turns it into a blue coin. That is something with roof throw that can't happen. Very unfortunate.
No, that's why I never do roof throw, because I do that every single time.
Yeah, that's how it used to be when I started roof throw, but now I'm like the opposite. Like when I'm doing like 10 shines, no shines, I don't get the blue coin. Oh, this is really rough. You can see it.
In the grand finals, that's such an unfortunate time.
Yeah, especially when you're behind already. Switch is going to have to rely on some chokes from Deathline here to even this up now.
And maybe even some chokes from Mitch, which you really don't want to rely on. That man is really consistent.
Okay, see Switch gets the actual clip first try.
Hopefully. Thank God he did.
Yeah, I lost about 45 seconds there.
I'd say like almost 50.
Yeah, hate to see it.
Yeah, happens. Nothing you can do about it.
It does happen. That's ultimately what it comes down to. It's a race environment. He's going to turn off his mic probably just to focus, I'd have to guess. Makes sense. Probably do not want to be reading chat and like tilting at that point.
Fair enough.
I would probably be a little nervous / tilted after that.
It wouldn't be.
It's not over. So definitely like still needs to play well. There are a lot of secrets. There are a lot of RNG left in the run.
And he does backstep.
Yeah, so it's automatically like 5 seconds gone. Keep him.
And they could just screw that up really easily.
He could. I mean, he's pretty consistent with it. At the end of the day, if you're consistent with the strat, not a bad thing, even if it's slower.
True. But imagine losing time. Weird champ.
Yeah, that's ultimately what it comes down to.
Totally not me with my 120 PB and 114 some of the best talking. I need a PB so bad. Please help.
So Switch just pretty behind. Lots of the race to go. Definitely going to enter
Pianta 3. Very scary level.
Yeah.
One
So it's
mistake
not
and
too
you're
bad.
dead.
You're a veteran in the game. It's you know what to do typically, but sometimes mistakes do happen.
Oh no. Which taking a burn.
Yeah, Pianta 1 has some slight RNG. We didn't talk about that the first time because Deathline was doing GBS, or Switch was doing GBS, excuse me. Some slight RNG goes into effect here. Oh, okay, this is good. Deathline backs it up well.
Oh no. I think they both go for slow RNG here.
Okay. Yeah, if the Chomp is in that position, the third one, that Switch got, that's the one that loses you the most time at the end of the day.
It's like 5 or 6 seconds, I believe.
Like 6, yeah. Deathline loses a little time in Pianta 3, but nothing horrible. It's about 10 seconds.
You should still be fine here.
Knew how to back it up well. Like, I've seen some newer players just fall into the lava, and they don't know how to reorient themselves, and they just die. It's really depressing.
I used to be like that. It was really sad.
Yeah, if you go neutral on the control stick, if you fall into the lava, you can reorient yourself, and sometimes it just depends on spacing at that point, whether you're gonna make it, but
Deathline
you don't want to have to rely on that, but sometimes it just comes down to that.
Deathline's just trying to keep it together for his team, waiting for that mid carry like we've always done. Getting the worst RNG here, but it's only like 2 seconds, isn't it?
Yeah, RNG here is not really something you lose sleep over.
Except
Can
for
be.
like Diddy.
Yeah.
He gets annoyed by that.
Well, at that level, every second is a second that you need potentially.
True.
You're going for world record, it's a bigger deal. But honestly, at Deathline's level, I mean, I'm around Deathline's level, and I'll speak for the both. I assume the both of us when it's really not a make or break situation.
I don't think anybody resets to that.
If you reset to that, you're trolling, unless the run's like already dead and you need everything to go perfect or something.
Yeah, if you have like a 120 flat and you have like 119.50 BPT there.
Yeah, but at that point you may as well just reset anyway. If you didn't even get to early cycle.
Early cycle's coming up right now.
Speaking of early cycle, Deathline is about to do it. This is a shine that can, on a very low chance, save you about 20 seconds.
Jeff out here practicing his sponsor segues, SMH.
I worked on that for 10 months in the mirror, that segue early cycle.
Nice.
Worked out very well.
The last 10 months before this tourney was even an idea.
Or the
I
turn.
was thinking about
Exactly. Yeah, there's the back hop method. It's fine.
People leave.
You know, like I said, Deathline's comfortable with it. Fine. Just do what you gotta do. Not going for world record.
Doesn't look great for early cycle here. Unless
No,
really
this is
I
probably will
doubt.
not make it.
Nah. 99% chance it won't.
Doesn't really need it. Switch needs it, if anything. Oh
my
man.
god! That was not close at all. Totally.
The Switch is gonna need early cycle. Like, that's something Switch is probably gonna need to come back.
That'd be a
which
massive
is-
confidence booster as well, which he probably needs more than the
Yeah.
actual time save.
I don't really want it. Deathline doesn't need it right now. It's fine.
There's a comfy lead.
Very comfortable lead. He's not sweating. If Switch doesn't get it, he's sweating a little bit more. Maybe a bit tilted. But Deathline doesn't need it. Doesn't need insane RNG. Just needs to play somewhat well and just finish the run out strong. That's all he needs to do.
Then we got some Mitch who will just like 58 and just close it out.
Yep. Down to 6, one of the most movement-heavy levels in the run. elements of RNG, but overall just comes down to execution.
It's a very hard level to get good at. I once stayed up to like 4 AM practicing it and I'm still not good at it.
The hard one. Let's see if Switch gets early cycle here. Could make things very saucy.
Be a very nice 20 plus seconds of time save.
Yeah, like it's time save he's gonna pretty much need right now.
For the
Lines up his Yoshi skip.
Deathline getting a pretty decent Pianta 6 so far. Yeah, this is looking pretty good.
Decent, yeah.
Got 2 1X even.
Yeah, that's actually very solid.
I don't think that's a PB or anything, but that's not bad. Might be a good.
Yeah, I don't know his PB, but I'm sure Deathline is happy with that. Switch does not get early cycle. I think he could have probably made it there a little bit earlier, but I still don't think it was in his cards, really.
Nice gold from Deathline. Damn. That's what you love to see.
Yeah. Oh, that was a gold, yeah. It might have been a PB then, who knows? Don't know how much Deathline ILs. Alright, so yeah, gonna be first out of Pianta here by a very, very comfortable amount. Yeah, Switch is just gonna need some kind of like choke Deathline, and it's just what it comes down to for his team. And it's just not. It's always kind of a bad feeling when it's like not in your position, like not in your hands. That Toad emote is so cursed. I don't know if you're reading shit.
God, what?
Like, I like it, but it's cursed.
Yeah, it's kind of like all of Jeff's emotes.
Exactly.
Let's see if Switch can make up a little bit of time here.
Yeah, Pianta 6 goes. Even like a 210, like with the speed difference, like competing against a 210 in a race is probably something you don't want to have to do.
Especially since that's not something you really expect from Deathline.
The Switch is an ILer. He was like 5th on the IL sheet at some point.
I believe so. Oh yikes.
So has that sheer speed advantage. Bonks into the Pianta.
Deathline gets on his skip. Nice.
Eyeing on the same framing for the cutscene. We'll skip it. Oh, didn't get the early unlock. That's very tragic. It actually looked like it was going to be like a 213 for it. Oh, the backflip. You hate to see it. That's one of my most tilting things in this game. If you just like backflip, you're trying to spam or something. I hate that.
That's so annoying, especially in like Manta.
Like, yeah, I was ILing Start a 6 once, and I kept backflipping, and I got so tilted that I just like didn't play the game for a day. Because like every backflip just kills the whole Start a 6 IL.
So annoying.
Alright, so Deathline skipping. There are 2 cutscenes in Pinna 1. When you see him exit area, sliding into it, that cancels it out. Each cutscene is about 1 minute and 3 minutes respectively, so definitely very important. It's so easy to skip them though, so you're fine as long as you're paying attention.
I don't know why some beginners are scared of cutscene skips. Because even exiting out, doing it again, and then getting the cutscene skip is faster than just watching the cutscene.
It's also early enough in the run where if you need a reset, it's not the end of the world.
Especially if you're a beginner, it doesn't really matter if you do Pianta again.
Also just like not hard. Like you have to look for the visual cue, which is like, you'll see these little explosions. I'll try to point to it. Like right behind Bowser, you can probably see some explosions. Once you see those, you just exit.
You can do it slightly before you see them, but would not recommend.
Yeah, I mean, you probably just want to wait for those. Switch exiting with a 30-19 Pianta, which is really not the greatest, to be completely honest.
His attempts usually aim for like a 28, I believe.
Yeah.
Definitely 30-06. Having a pretty decent race, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, Switch with his, like he lost a lot of time to PBS, and is still really not that far behind Deathline in terms of time. The run. It's kind of goes to show with speed in this game. He also did get better PD RNG, to be fair.
Yeah, true. Deathline has been performing really solid this entire tournament so far.
Yeah, huge shoutouts to Deathline. Like going into this, when I saw the players list, I knew Deathline just wasn't really playing that much, and I was like I knew there was a chance like this might be a little rough. Like I guess because I don't know if he's gonna put the work in, but then I just saw him stream 80% every day for like months, and just became one of probably the most like undervalued players in the sense that you would just not think that he would be great in this environment just because of like not playing for a while. But yeah, just a really good teammate to have on your team, I'm sure.
Mitch should be pretty happy I picked him.
Yeah.
Same with Deku Dude, who just got on massive PP the other day.
You never know going into this who's gonna play, who's gonna rust, who's like not really into the game. Like Switch going into this, I think, was more active, but just really haven't played them as much the past few months. You never know. I mean, it's not like life comes up, things get in the way. You never know who's gonna keep up with it or who's gonna just take a break. But
on the opposite side, all of Team Mitch has been super active the entire time, with Mitch even setting a new world record in SMO during the tournament with 57.44.
Switch getting a perfect mecha. That is about 10 seconds he will save over Deathline. Pinna 3 strats also should favor Switch. Should be like another 5 seconds if Switch executes it well.
With the ancient route.
Yeah, this is definitely the boomer Pinna 3 route.
This is like that route your grandma used to do.
Yeah, it loses about 6 seconds to boat hop, maybe a bit more, honestly, like 8. If you're really good at boat hop, and then like, do you know a good task Pinna 3 time? I don't really know much about task Pinna 3. I think I've seen like someone with a 117 gold.
Yeah, let me check the IL sheet real quick.
Yeah, check.
Gold.
But it's a very good amount of time.
Probably by Dede, honestly.
Yeah. Dide or it's always like Dide.
It's 116.7 by Dide.
16.7. Yep, I was right with my estimate on that. Kind of interesting, actually.
That's so fast.
Yeah, so like Deathline got like a 132 Pinna 3 there, for example. So task strats, which Switch doesn't do, as far as I know.
True task strat, but sort of a task strat.
Boat hop alone will save a very good amount of time.
It's a lot easier than the...
I bullied Switch into learning it. He was doing boomer strats when he came back to 80% last year, and I harassed Switch every day and made him learn it, so he saves time. I'm gonna nice. Shout out myself.
Pog is Pinna 4.
Oh,
Worst level in the game.
Deathline was practicing this. Me and Deathline and a few others were in a VC the other day, and I know he was practicing this. But unfortunately, like... Oh, this might still be a 1 cycle. No. Unfortunately, just one of the turtles was being kind of rude.
They always are.
Yep, it's a little bit of spam try RNG. Comes down to execution mainly, but still can get screwed once in a while. Okay. We're going for boat hop here.
I don't like that. It works. Barely.
Yeah. So not doing optimal boat hop strats, so probably he's gonna like 126 this. Fine.
Look in chat.
So some time save. Switch can get a 1 cycle, Pinna 4, that'll save another 10 seconds. Oh, that's an unfortunate placement for that.
I think it's... Oh god, what? These grades are just...
Oh, you hate to see it.
They're not that great, honestly.
What? Oh, that was a good pun. I don't know if you intended that. Yeah, so unfortunately that didn't really save any time. But a 1 cycle Pinna 4 here will
save about 10 seconds, I believe.
Deathline is going to be starting what's known as EYG here. This skips Pinna 5, essentially. So it's like the last big shine skip of the run.
King pineapple here.
Saves about a minute, something like that. Maybe a bit more, I don't know.
Like a minute 10 or something, I believe.
It's pretty intricate in terms of a setup. To activate the carousel, you need orange Yoshi. So Deathline's fruit storaging the papaya, which will turn him orange. It's an NTSCU only glitch. NTSCU and PAL only glitch. Excuse me.
It's like the worst version and the best version only.
But you need purple Yoshi to. You can turn these platforms purple because only the purple platforms will move horizontally. So doing that and then eating the fruit that you stored will turn Yoshi orange. I don't love this angle by Deathline. He's fine, but like,
Any angle of this is fucking is horrible.
I would be okay. Or if you're going too straight there, you can just sit and die. It happened a few times. He was fine. I don't really know the correct angle for it. All right, so Deathline gets a pretty good UIG. Switch gets a 1 cycle. That's about 10 seconds saved. Pushing up a little bit of ground with this pinna. But we'll lose a little time to Deathline's UIG just because Switch cannot do fruit storage. Although, let's Deathline get it here. A 215 UIG, you could definitely beat that on J. So, Switch can still save some time here. I don't know how good Switch is at UIG. 211 gold. Switch doesn't really run any percent that much, though. Not too surprised. Gets coconut RMG, though. You hate to see it.
Gold on the IL sheet seems to be a 212.
Oh.
But best on NTSCJ is 159.
On NTSCJ is 159? God. I mean, there are some pretty insane strats you could do. Like, there's one stew, which some people say isn't even that hard. People
Best
prefer it to two stew.
is a 156. Oh my god.
I think my gold's like a 212 or something.
It's like a 206, but I do fruit storage.
If I ever grind any percent again, I gotta work on this one. Okay. Which gets it. Define angle. Define out a pinna, still pretty decent here. Switch didn't really catch. I think Switch saved like 10 seconds over Deathline's pinna. Possibly a bit more. But yeah. Tough. Deathline starting Rico. So last time we were doing a relay race, Deathline's game crashed in Rico 4.
Yeah, he said in the Discord he made a Rico 3 save file just in case it happened again.
Oh, that's hype. Actually very hype. So yeah, hopefully that does not happen again. Could, but it's really apparently sad. Like 1 out of like 1,000 chance.
If that happens twice in a row, I think I don't know anymore.
I would say your disc is just scuffed at that point, honestly.
Yeah, just get a new one.
I would just get a new disc, yeah. Alright, so Switch has to do pin a 7, just fairly behind, not going to be the most impressive pin of time. Switch's place in this race is really just not in his hands right now, like we've been saying. He really needs Deathline to like just mess up, which you can't rely on.
Deathline's playing it very safe, which is very respectable.
Doesn't really need to do anything insane. Doesn't need to go for green cycle even. Like can just take his time and do what he needs to do.
Time just relax, play it safe, and he'll be fine.
Yep.
Odyssey's a lot less prone to massive mistakes than this one.
Yeah, it is.
Especially with very high level runners like Mitch and Infinite. I wouldn't call Infinite very high level, but he's decent for the game. And he's gonna need all the help he can get from his team.
Yep, so we're starting off Rico here, Deathline about 1.5 ahead or something.
A bit closer to like a minute 40 or minute 50.
Makes sense. Uh,
I think Deathline takes the blooper inside.
yeah, Deathline's one of the highest runners I know, like in terms of like, I don't know the right word, like top, I don't want to say top runner, but like
Leaderboard.
one of the best runners I know that still rides the blooper. Probably how I should word that, which at the end of the day, like, you probably should just learn blooperless, but it's not the biggest time loss in the world to ride the blooper. It's like 2 seconds, 2 or 3, probably a little more than 3 if you get like a perfect Rico 2. But more often than not, like a blooperless can lose you time. You're not good at it.
To get like under 20, I believe, or under 21 to save time.
Yeah, you need to get under 21. And that's assuming your setup was perfect, like getting up there as well. So it's not most out of the world thing to see your Deathline ride the blooper. Doesn't need to really do much else, you know, especially for this environment. Rico 3, one of the fastest shines in the run.
Isn't it the fastest shine? It's like under 50 seconds.
Technically Noki 7, but like if you do quick kill, but we're not going to see quick kill here. But Noki 7 can be like a 42-second shine. But in this case, Rico 3 is most definitely the fastest. Unless there's a Shadow Mario I'm not thinking of. I think Bianco 7 with quick kill can rival it.
I think that's like a 45, 46.
Is it? I don't even know. I don't remember some of the optimal times here.
Let me check. Oh no, yeah, here we go. Will it crash?
Blooperless?
Will it crash?
We're past the crash point, so it's good. Where are we? It was this screen. Oh, okay.
I got scared for a second. Oh my god.
Yeah, it's just that we were thinking about it. Switch actually having a... Oh no! I was going to say he was going to have a really good blooperless, but unfortunately falls.
Damn it, Jeff, you cursed it.
I didn't save any time with it. Yeah, so like, see, that's kind of an instance where Deathline ended up saving time just by doing the consistent. But that was actually on pace to be a really solid blooper.
Like, it was on pace for like
pace.
17, yeah.
Very solid.
17 is about the best you can reasonably expect in RTA.
Yeah. I have seen people get 16s, but like, it's
that's very hard. Oh, flying. Taking it a bit safe.
Yeah, not optimal cycle, but he's so ahead. Realistically, just do this for the rest of your run.
Playing it very safe.
Yeah, so it's just still waiting for that, hopefully, well not hopefully, but from his perspective, hopefully. Kind of, like Deathline just, the only way Switch's team catches up right now is if Deathline just chokes.
Flying only 40 behind this PB.
Which I'd imagine is at least like a minute and a half behind his.
If Ramato has a point there, it won't end pretty if they're behind into SMO.
Like, Switch just... Yeah. So there's a lot that Switch can rely on coming up. Like, there's Manta, King Boo, which can both be very RNG-based segments. There is Serena 2, Serena 4, Bianca 6, and Noki 6 that Deathline has to get through. There's Corona Mountain, which is not the easiest thing in the world.
The Bowser fight itself can just screw you over for no reason.
And I feel bad pointing out areas that Deathline choke. Like I said, I feel like that's wrong of me, but as a competitor, as a commentator, that's what I gotta point out that Switch needs to go for.
Yeah, don't mention Bowser deaths too much because Ramato's in chat. Omegalo.
Time to poison water. If Deathline goes for the Noki 2 blues, I would consider that. I don't know. Why would he be in the poison water? Like, Noki 2 is the only... Oh, Bianca 6? I would not consider it a loose con because I've seen people die to that before, and
How do you
Fine.
die there?
and win whatever their competition was. Rico 3 is hard. Rico 3, you could just slip, and then if you have the rocket, you just can't get out. It does happen. Now, why would you get the rocket in Rico 3 at any percent? I don't know. Maybe you're bad.
Who did Ramato just got Hubert? What?
Me.
Oh.
The meme. Deathline starting Rico 6 here. The blooper
First route. SMS.
was the reverse route. Only loses about 2 seconds, like a second and a half, I think. We have a monk at S
Deathline.
in the chat, so something we know something bad is coming. We? I don't know. Maybe he goes past the shine.
Probably. Oh, gets a blink.
No. This is okay. He's fine. If he says he's typing. I know he's alive. All right.
Monk
He
could
backs
be-
it up. That could turn very deadly very quickly, but it's fine. It's about a 6 or 7 second time loss, which we'll want to capitalize on.
He needs every little bit of time save he can get.
Even at that point, like, there's only so much that can be done. Even if Switch didn't mess up GBS, like, it'd be closer, but it would still, definitely is still ahead after that.
And with a low 50 Rico exit here. Not bad.
Is that good? I don't know what a good Rico exit is because I do save warp route, so I have no idea what a good Rico is anymore. I have to go back to the old route.
I think he's ahead of my PB at least. Seems to be on like pretty solid 119 pace here. Maybe one high 18.
Gotcha.
One high 18, yeah, okay, dude.
Good. I always freak out when I see that. 133, pretty respectable. Actually pretty good. Saved, when he gets the shine, saves a lot of time over Deathline.
Seems to be about 30 seconds ahead of my 120-30. Which had a pretty bad late game, so definitely 119 pace here from Deathline.
Deathline starting Bianco 6. Finishing up Bianco.
Deathline pulls out 5 sub 120s in races in a row. That'd be
That'd be
very
nutty.
impressive.
That'd be very, very impressive. Very respectable.
No boomer anymore, huh?
I mean, like, it's kind of the saying, like, slow and steady wins the race, right? I think that's exactly what we're seeing here. Now, granted, I don't think you can call a 119 slow. Like, yeah, in comparison to some people, it's slow, but
My god, that's such a boomer strategy.
I still see people do that. I'm not a huge fan of that, but I do still see people do that to this day.
I think it's very scary.
Yeah, I mean, I do something similar to that, but I don't do that.
Well, I'm here doing the weird angle momentum spin.
Oh, I hate that. Offense.
Finding some weird moves.
Seeing the timing, Switch is about 1 minute and 30 seconds actually behind, maybe a little less. In the SMS race. I don't think Switch does any strats that save too much time over what Deathline did, although Deathline did take damage to Poison Water. At this point, we gotta look at those small time saves for his team to come back into them. They're gonna add up.
They're really just gonna rely on Deathline choking and Mitch having a bad run.
Yeah. Like, when it's out of your hands, it's just a depressing day.
Infinite needs to play really well and not die in Ruined like
Yeah, I mean, I'm not an SMO runner, period, so I would not want to play against Mitch at all, but if I was even a good SMO runner, I would not want to have to play against Mitch. I'd probably just cry.
the league that's going on for SMO right now, I think he's gone like 7-0, just undefeated. That's against people like Tyrant as well, who's second place.
Like, if you're already behind into SMO, you're just kind of sad, I think. Like,
Yeah.
SMO is... Oh, it's so hard to, like, gain massive ground in that game.
Are places where you can lose close to a minute, or even close to 2 minutes.
Yeah, but from what I've seen, it's just not something that happens often.
You'd have to die at the end of pillars, which is not happening. Even though it's happened to me on PB base once, and I don't want to talk about it.
It's like in 120 shines in this game, you can die doing Bianco 800s and it loses you like 4 minutes. Something. I lost a 120 run to that this week, actually.
Very well said, Mitch. Truly a philosopher of our time.
So Switch will save a few seconds here, because I think he does quick kill. That's it. Just adding up these few seconds here or there.
Really what he needs now.
Yeah, I think if he saves like a few seconds on every split from here on out, he can probably tighten this to like a 30-second deficit.
That'd be massive, but I don't think it's quite enough.
I mean, it isn't, but you know, it's something. Also, that's just assuming Deathline plays perfectly, which plays better. I don't know. It's tough. Oh no, Switch. Okay, that's technically RNG, although I kind of blame that on Switch. Like I usually, whenever that happens to me, I usually blame myself. I feel like it's, I don't know. I can always go more right to compensate for that. Oh.
Oh god, Deathline having a horrible Manta.
Deathline's having a bad Manta, so that kind of makes up for it, I guess. But Switch, yeah, it's just unfortunate. Yeah, I think it's technically RNG whether or not Shadow Mario goes right or left. I think honestly that was more RNG than Switch's fault.
That even happened.
When Shadow Mario, you approach Shadow Mario, you can either go towards the fruit stands or towards like the banana tree, and he went towards the fruit stands, which is
Deathline having a really rough Manta here.
yeah, not the greatest Manta in the world. Looks to be about a 303.
No,
Switch can still get like a 240 with this. That's theoretically. Alright, Switch. Gotta pull the Jeff Manta out.
Yeah, Switch is gonna turn off his weed, just boot up his Corona file, and still win.
That's how Reed beat Paper once. Was there? Well, this Manta is not that good, I think. I've seen worse Manta. Well, it's just gonna depend on how fast this pink phase is activated. Okay, this is actually not too bad. But like that Shadow Mario is just really hurting him. He didn't put it in the rules, so you gotta loophole. Kind of a sloppier Manta here. You're gonna save still like 10 seconds, I think, on Deathline. Which you take it. I mean, you gotta take it at that point, but
Mato has a point there. Like, I can neither confirm nor deny what Ramato is saying.
Starter 2, one of the harder secrets in the run. It's not a fun secret to have to do on faces or nerves.
Especially if you go for the momentum spin.
Ooh, he's going for it.
Ooh, that looked weird, but he got it.
You take it slow, it's actually not too bad. It gets it. So, like a 137, so we can save a few seconds on that, I believe. Sheer velocity. I'm going to
Go
start
fast.
3.
Forehead.
3 is a very quick level shine in this game. About a minute. Normally, if they like get Yoshi, do a bunch of garbage, but here we have a clip with a banana. We're about to see. Side flips are miserable.
Yeah. They just don't work sometimes. Very
Let's
clean.
try banana clip.
Very clean.
Like a 1 of 3. I don't know where he lost like 3 seconds.
Maybe on oh, he fell in for water, right?
Oh, okay. Which is still saving like a little bit of time on each. Like he's just a Serena 3 behind at this point. It's a lot, but he's saving a little bit of time here or there. Like if he didn't mess up GBS, this would actually be very close.
Every little bit of time save he can get, he just needs to get now.
Yeah, he needs to go for all strats. You can't, if you're Switch, it's hard strat, you just kind of go for it.
Except like butts like Bianca.
Yeah, or like don't do Galapagos or something.
Go for nil strat.
That'd be a choice. Oh, too fast in the bananas. Too fast. Gotta like slow down going into that.
Oh my god.
Oh no, this is just sad. Alright. A little bit of an unfortunate Serena 3.
Splicing? Oh my god.
Placing people arrive.
Jeff advocating cheating? What?
How Switch to Serena 4 goes. I know he does know optimal strats, but it's like, I don't know how much you really want to go for them. He doesn't go for butt slide, I guess, so it's technically not optimal, but like the ending, there's like a spin you can do at the end, which saves you like a second or something. Definitely going to start King Boo here. This is what can make or break the race. Switch might be praying for Deathline to get a bunch of what are known as extra cycles. King Boo has to give you 3 fruit cycles for the level to finish. But in between those, you can get theoretically unlimited extras. Each one is about 7 seconds. On the worst case scenarios, you'll usually get 7. If you get anything more than that, it is very rare and unlucky.
Even 7
on
is very
average,
rare.
I believe it's like 1 extra you'll get.
Yeah. Most I've ever gotten is 8 or 9, I believe.
I'm pretty sure I've gotten 8 before. It was on a D restaurant, so I really didn't care. So we're just gonna go for the strat. He goes for the strat.
1
Oh,
icon.
oh no!
Oh, what was that?
Oh man.
Yeah, 8
You
extra.
just got like a
icon.
random spin put out of
Yeah.
nowhere. Just, This is kind of cool. Maybe he didn't know if he got the distance, so I was trying to set up for a Mochi wall kick, but definitely getting fruits first cycle, very good start.
No, what's
fun fact
right now?
Fun fact, if you see the question mark when King Boo rises, you are guaranteed a fruit cycle, as long as there's like not the mandatory extra in between. If you see that question mark, like right now, if you saw the question mark, definitely knows he can set up the 3rd purple platform. Gets 1 extra to start. Or not really to start, but you know what I mean. Gonna get fruits 2nd try on that, so not the end of the world. For Switch, you might want to bust out the cycle skips. Like you might have to. The 164 chance times 2. You shouldn't, but you might have to. Okay, so we're starting off with fruits. Deathline, we'll see if he's going to get any more extra cycles. It's another. That's going to be 2 extra cycles for Deathline.
That's what Switch really wants right now.
Okay, but guaranteed fruit cycle for sure. So only a 14-second time loss. End of the day for Deathline.
What he wants, but he can afford it, luckily.
Some sketch fruits that kind of ramps up to like 16 or 17 seconds. There is time save for Switch if he gets perfect RNG. So far is continuing to get perfect RNG.
At Deathline, the commentators are not King Boo. Please do not throw fruit at us. Thank you.
Exactly. Oh, Switch bullying. He disqualified Switch. Getting durians into the screen. King Boo is a very long shine, so it's makes sense for them to be in the same shine. Deathline is comfortably ahead right now. Switch does get perfect RNG. That will save about 20 seconds just with Deathline's fruits. That should save about 20 seconds over Switch.
Getting a decent pepper.
Good King Boo, actually. Pretty good. Perfect RNG and pretty good execution in general. The Mike Gold. I don't know what Switch Gold is, but the Mike Gold.
I don't think it will, but it'll be close. Oh, it was a gold.
Nice.
Nice.
49. Hey. Yeah, good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff. That might help them a little bit. Tightens the race a little bit. Switch is still going to need Deathline to really mess up. Also, Deathline will save like 10 seconds on this level alone, because Serena's 6 on NTSCU has a less strict group requirement.
Check the stream to be sure, and Deathline, Switchmaster didn't need gold. Which is very nice.
The Switch actually can match a 223 on NTSCJ, but it's tough. That's like a pretty hard. But levels around runners around his level can definitely match that. If he could, that would be pretty huge to not have to play from that advantage. Looks to be a very solid Serena 6 so far, actually. It's actually very good, unless he's missing a lot of goo and I don't realize it. Oh no. Oh no.
God.
Hate to see it. He's getting invisible goo. Okay, 217 is still very respectable. I don't know about very respectable, but it's respectable enough. Ooh. Okay, Deathline. This is actually kind of scary because there's a chance that if you catch him on the stairs, you like clip through the floor. Not in that area, but I couldn't tell where he was.
For you. Low 106 Serena seems to be like 119 pace here.
Yeah, so Switch really not that far behind Deathline anymore.
Looks like Team Mitch could still pull out a sub 310 total time here. Be very impressive. Into Noki, which is very scary.
Lots of execution heavy shines here. A lot of Switch's strats in general in Noki are just faster than Deathline's, so honestly, this race could tighten up if Switch has a really good Noki. Switch does 6 Tooth and Eel, which saves 7 or 8 seconds. Something like that. Switch's Noki 1 and 2 should just be faster, and Switch does Green Cycle and Noki 6, so Switch just plays to his golds. This race will tighten up quite a bit. But it's also hard because Noki, it's very easy to choke. But if Switch gets a good Noki here, I think his team can close to even. It's still tough, just for their general team to win the 2 Odyssey runners, but there's always the chance. No. Ooh, clean Noki 1 so far. So, love to see it. Ooh, this is actually very good Noki 1. That was clean. Huge props to Switch. Pulls out the first cycle.
Really impressive. That's hard.
Yeah. especially just because like not playing the game as much. Like it's not the easiest. I think he's not under the shine, so will not be able to gold or anything. But quite behind his PB. Don't think he expected to. He looks like he can low 118 with this, if I am reading the numbers correctly. Gold's no
He seems to be about 119.05.
Oh, 119? Oh,
Yeah.
He's on a much worse run than I thought. I thought he was like low 118 pace still. Yeah, so it's just like could save a lot of time with these Noki shines. That was a very good start. Noki 2 is another shine where an optimally switch should save time over Deathline.
Difference is definitely shrinking a lot now.
Yeah, it's just the speed is just showing here. So it's not getting the best Noki 2 in the world, losing a little bit of time here. I know Switch was ILing this a ton a while ago.
Doing the same. This level is really fun to practice.
Good level, yeah.
I did manage to get a 28, so I never have to touch it again.
Yeah, Switch only like 35 seconds behind at this point. 30?
Thing like that.
You know, Eel and Green Cycle and just a good Corona could bring that to like 15. Deadline still has to play well. Like Deadline cannot, you know, Eel is tough. Noki 6 is tough. Noki 7 you could lose time in if you backflip or something. It looks like Deadline has a comfy lead, but he is not out of the clear yet by any means of the imagination here.
Still turn around. All he just has to do is just keep it together.
Yeah. At the end of the day, even if their SMS races are close, I mean, Mitch is still going to be a pretty powerful force, so you might still be relying on a Deathline choke if your team switch.
Really want Deathline to just have like a 10-minute Corona here. A splice from Switch? Oh my god. Why does he keep splicing? Everybody in this turn he does.
He's losing. He is splicing, you're losing.
True. Infinite will just splice together like a...
Imagine playing well. Like, imagine trying to bring it back with playing well. Like, who does that?
weird champ.
I agree. All right, both players entering Eel. Switch theoretically should have a 7-second time save if he hits Six Tooth hard, especially if you've just not been playing, but he has been prepping according to you. So I'm sure this is in his practice list. I'm positive it would be. Like, Eel is not the easiest shine in the world.
It's pretty hard to do fast.
Deathline is still in a position where you could just play the rest of the game safe, even if Switch overtakes him.
He just needs to hope that Mitch plays well. Which he probably will, because he's Mitch.
Deathline getting a respectable 5-tooth. I gotta like 6-tooth one of these days. I don't know when that will be. Like,
pretty hard, honestly. I learned it once, and I still haven't gotten the gold with it.
I'm just scarred because I used to lose every run to Eel when I started out. I'm scared of like changing my strats and then being in that position again. Deathline getting cutscene skip, but Switch pulling out a 6-tooth. Oh, no, he's not. Never mind, I lied. Fortunately, just going to be a 5-tooth. Time save there, not going to be on Switch's side. It's tough if you haven't really been playing, honestly, to pull out a 6-tooth. It's just a level it's a shine you probably need to have some rest for.
Deathline almost done with the entire game here.
Apparently Mitch needs to get a 103 with infinite place to his PB, which, you know, 5 minutes off of PB in Odyssey, like, it could happen.
Like 6 minutes for Mitch because he's on 50
Oh,
seconds.
yeah, 6 minutes. I can't count in my head. Yeah, if you play 6 minutes off of your PB in Odyssey, like I don't even know. You'd have to like. Is that possible?
I did that in my last relay. I have a 100 and I got a 106. But then again, I
don't know. I mean, I don't know anything about Odyssey. I feel like an idiot whenever I talk about Odyssey because I'm literally just BSing the entire everything. Like I only know SMS for the most part.
SMH. SMS monkey.
Yeah. All I know. It's the only tools I've been given.
It looks like Switchmaster golded eel.
Really? With that?
Looks like, yeah.
Didn't even get 6-tooth.
It's split is gold.
What? I swear he did 6-tooth. I'm positive. Like not here, but like in his gold. Like I remember seeing his latest any percent grind. Maybe he never got it. You know what it was? He never got it in a run. I think he tried and never got it in a run, but he got it in 120 shines. I don't know, something like that.
Fair enough. Oh,
I'm out.
come up on Noki 6, which is terrifying.
Noki 6, this is yeah, I remember that Romado. I was there for that, I think. Alright, switch and Deathline entering. Quite possibly the hardest shine in the run. At least with nerds. Attainable, I guess. Deathline taking it quite safe, doing the non-ropes movement, doesn't need to do ropes really. Switch is going to do ropes, he does know it. Deathline goes for blue cycle strats.
A boomer. Oh my god.
I don't even know if it's a boomer thing, it might just be because it's safe. Green cycle's not easy at the end of the day. It looks like he's actually just doing cycleless. Which is fine.
Getting red cycle. Oh my god. He beat green cycle, guys. Oh my god, he's faster than Vitas. Oh god.
Alright.
Oh, that angle was bad, but he still made
Taking
it.
yellow cycle. Oh no, oh, little off cycle. Oh no!
No! Oh my god.
It's so tragic.
I think that about settles it for us.
That will, yeah. I mean, Deathline would have to choke Corona. But that's very tragic. Switch.
That's devastating for Team ClintStevens.
Yeah, that's kind of the nail in the coffin, I think. I mean, it was going to be tough anyway. Like, Mitch would have really had to play badly. Noki 6 sucks. Like, it's not an easy level. Like, there are moments like that where if you're just off your cycle, like, you're just gonna fall.
Yeah, it's such a hard level.
But yeah, and barring some kind of Corona choke, this is looking pretty good for.
Looking like another 119 for him.
Yeah.
Honestly, he's been playing so solid this entire tournament. Hats off to Deathline.
Yeah, I mean, you don't need every player in your team to be world record contenders. You don't. I mean, sometimes there's value. You're not going to get every best player. So getting a player who can just consistently play and show up and do well at the end of the day is just something that.
You're not gonna have a Mitch, Diddy, and D whatever team at the end of the day.
Yeah. So you gotta look for the players who. Oh no. Thanks, which is tilted. I'd probably
pulling
tilted.
a calf. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
Oh no. Oh, I'm crying. Oh, I'm crying. I'm actually crying. Okay, get some. I didn't even know you could get him on that platform.
Yeah, me neither. Deathline going for safe Corona here. Let's hope he doesn't get a virus.
I don't think Switch should go for fast Corona. At this point, it's just impossible at this point.
Playing it safe.
Raw speed is
fixing out-
showing here. Like, I mean, like he's still not even finishing that far behind Deathline in terms of like their final times. Or I think he's
Like-
finishing with like a 118
Yeah.
or 117. Is he? No, I don't know.
Yeah, 170, I think. No.
God, how does this guy like die in Noki 6 and like lose all this time and like beats my PB? I don't get it.
I don't
That
know
is
either, man.
Actually, unfair. Splicing.
Sure is, Papa. Come on in, Mama Peach.
In the final
Alright.
cutscene of the game.
Yep. Deathline feeling pretty good. Needs about 35 more seconds of gameplay to go his way. And he has secured a very good spot for his team. And
Mitch and
yeah,
Becky
credit to
will
him for that. Like SMS is the type of game where you might just lose like 5 minutes if you're having a bad no reset.
Yeah, I know the feel I've lost more than 10 minutes in the resets before.
Oh god, that's miserable. One time I got like a 128, yeah, but I found out I was playing without progressive scan, so instead of that, your inputs are all messed up. You do that. The flying missing a Bowser platform. Oh no, might be the ice one.
Playing it very safe.
Yeah, like there's no reason to really play risky at all.
Just wants to finish it out for his team. And we get to see Mitch.
And that will be a 119
30.
all across the board for Deathline this tournament.
Even a 118
Very,
in there.
very impressive showing. You know, the grind of all those any percent runs really just paid off for Deathline. And now Deathline can retire from SMS.
And here we see Mitch SMO.
I'll stay for Switch's Bowser fight, and then I'll Debo leave.
Sounds good. Jeff go leave.
But yeah. Good stuff. GG's. Thanks for letting me commentate. Oh man. It's not
Yeah, no
such a
worries.
day.
It was nice having you on a few matches.
Yeah. Oh man, this Bowser is just making me sad. Just making me
Listen.
white people sad. This is
Jeff go
it's
sad.
depressing. Oh no!
Oh
That
my
happened to me on
God.
TV pace runs. Oh Switch. If I was Switch, I'd be crying. Probably. I'd be in
Yeah,
tears. I'd have to retire from SMS. I'd be sad. And Switch has got a good mentality. Probably just brushing it off. It's look forward to.
So unfortunate. Especially against team name.
But it's been a little long gone for them at this point anyway, to be fair. And GG's, like second place in a tournament this big, it's very impressive regardless. Yeah, I'll let you guys finish this out, but good luck to everyone. Thanks Doge for organizing this whole thing. I will see you guys.
All right. Hello, Doge.
So, welcome to commentary, Zach. Zeke. How's it going? My bad.
Hello. So we have both runners in cap, just starting their runs. And there we go. Now both are playing. But yeah, Mitch should be. I would assume he's going for DSS. I'm
Not sure if he does. He usually skips it in races.
oh I can't remember. Okay, no, he's not going for it. That's what?
Like 10 seconds he could have got, but not worth it
Yeah.
in races. Infinite just sticking out of cap now. About to resync it in a second. Hopefully on the fade out of that move, I would say. Both of these players, of course, very good at the game. Mitch is just above everyone else because he's world record holder after all.
Absolutely.
Syncing it up real quick.
Infinite's screen seems to be cropped quite a lot.
Yeah, that should be fixed soon.
All right. Oh,
There we go.
Perfect.
Probably go for chest clip here. Infinite definitely won't.
Definitely. There we go. See how chest clip goes. Looks good.
It didn't put a lucid, so that's good.
Yeah.
Heading into sand now. Infinite just finishing up Madame here. Infinite is really just hoping Mitch makes a ton of mistakes. But he gets a 527 cascade, so yeah.
In round one, Mitch got stuck in the rock wall and wooded.
Did he?
Something like that could happen.
I don't remember. I think Mitch almost has gold sand nowadays. Like a 434, I believe. It's just insane.
Yeah. So he's going for reverse down.
Always does.
Yeah, I'm not sure how. I guess it is Mitch, so he should be fairly consistent at it.
He's consistent at everything.
Yeah.
Going for Hayano Bird now, I believe. Oh no.
Really? I think the cycle was off because of that bonk. And he didn't have wasn't the right distance.
Infinite just heading into sand now. It's going extremely fast as always.
Yep.
Of course, we'll be going for single bill here. Probably reverse Jaxi as well. Should save him more time over Infinite. Having a bit of
Yeah,
trouble.
he'll definitely. And I assume Infinite will not be going for reverse Jackson.
I don't even think he does single bill.
I haven't watched his runs.
And so far, they're pretty clean, honestly.
Yeah.
Got like a 4-3x now. Pretty insane, honestly.
Yeah, very good considering the bonk after Rumble Room.
Just looked on his split and he got a 216.6 gap. Okay, Mitch. Okay.
Hey, let's see that.
We're going for double bill here. Looks to be like a 10.08 sand from Mitch. For no DSS
Yeah.
is very respectable. Honestly, quite ridiculous considering it's just a race.
Yeah, absolutely.
Infinite did go for reverse Jaxi. Interesting.
Alright.
Slight mess ups on late clip
Uh,
from Mitch.
Okay, third try is still fine.
Oh, he's splicing. Oh my god. How could he? Zeke, you want to tell us more about the runners?
Yeah, sure. So Mitch is of course world record holder for Mario or for SMO any percent with a 57.44. He has been running for a couple of years and dominant for like at least a year. And Infinite has a 101 in any percent and is world record holder for I think Felix the Toy, which is some PC game that I've barely ever heard of. So both are very good runners at SMO, and you should see some very good gameplay from both of them.
Infinite hoping Mitch makes a lot of mistakes, which he probably won't, but
Yeah.
go for late clip here. He will not.
And
Interesting.
understandable. It's definitely inconsistent, as we saw Mitch get a third try, which is almost unheard of for top
Mitch
runs.
with 12.59 leg. Oh my god.
Man.
Just Mitch things, honestly.
Yeah.
But if he falls in deep woods here, that's massive for Infinite.
Yeah.
Oh no,
There-
Infinite, what are you doing? What are
Oh
you
no.
doing?
Killing the fish. Take it.
Big L. Which is schmoving as always.
Of course. Mitch has definitely held up his team's lead going into Odyssey, and then all the way up until now. But it's wooded, and there are many mistakes to be made that lose a ton of time.
As he's going with speedrun launching, there could be a lot of mistakes there.
Yeah,
It'd be very bad.
and I highly doubt Infinite will be going for Spiritless Luncheon.
He doesn't even do leg clip.
Yeah.
Very surprised if he does that.
Okay, Mitch is okay.
Yeah, he's going fast, like always. Bit slow, but it's fine.
Yeah.
What is Infinite doing? Oh my god, he's molding.
Did he leave the Odyssey?
I think so. That's pretty weird. That's not a mistake you see every day.
Yeah.
Kind of smoothing through wooded here. Not much to say other than, wow, he's fast.
Yeah.
Oh, going for the swag strat.
Wow. Yeah.
Messing it up, but having a really good backup. Infinite
Yeah, that
looks like he
was
missed a
incredible.
bunny or a rabbit, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
Oh, that Everest looks
Everest.
weird.
Yeah. That was closer than Mitch may have wanted it to be, but it worked fine.
Looking to be on like high 17 pace here, which is for a race insane again. Looking like mid or low 58 pace for this.
Oh no. Infinite,
Oh, Infinite.
falling off the tree.
Oh no. Getting not clip. That's good for his team at least. Oh my god, what did he do? Oh no,
Oh, yeah.
Infinite. Infinite. Oh.
Oh.
No. He's gonna have to do Korea route now. Oh my god.
Oh, this is not.
It might be the nerves getting to him.
Yes.
Mitch going for fast
Ooh.
pipes. Oh my god.
Yeah, so this is a strat we only really see from Mitch, like many others.
And Goya, I think. Maybe Tyron as well.
I don't know. I haven't watched Tyron do Wooded in a while.
Just like a 1756 from Mitch. Just casually.
Yeah.
Alright man, you do you. I'm totally not beating my Solvay or anything. which has DSS. Why is he so fast?
Oh, and the... Oh no. Okay, he's able to back it up and do vault FRS.
Needs to plant, doesn't
Okay.
he? Because he did Dory route. Yeah, he's gonna need Piranha
He
Plant.
needs, yeah, he does need the Piranha Plant. I don't know
Oh,
what
no.
it's doing. Oh, don't tell me. He might gloat before he realizes this. That's not good.
Yeah. At this point, I'd say the race is pretty much decided.
Yeah, that's fair.
It's not over till it's over. Things can still happen.
Oh yeah, you can,
Cloud Ram. It's a very advanced strat. Only saves like a second. It doesn't even save a second in Cloud. It saves a second in Metro.
yeah, because you get the hit art and then the hit art in Cloud, and you don't have to get it in Metro.
Definitely look out for this lost by Mitch. He has a world record for this with a 201. Should be very interesting. Dive vault meme tree. Clean.
Very nice.
It's insane. In fact, what is Infinite doing?
Oh no,
Oh, no.
Mitch.
That's something you don't want to see.
That is not.
Yeah. Not the biggest time loss in the world, but not something you want to see.
It's Infinite. Oh. Infinite's going out and doing round the corner last because of the way he reread it would have.
And like that was maybe like 20 odd seconds for Mitch. Nothing he can't come back from. Shaq kinda bullying Mitch here. Mitch with his scuffed reverse reveal, but it works. Is that strat even faster? I don't know.
Oh. Spin for
That gauge triple was really clean.
triple. Yeah.
And he's still being my best exit. God damn it. Now I'm sad. Why is he that fast? Who let him be that fast?
Oh, wow, People's Gem? This was,
Which is kind of flexing here.
yeah. This is... So People's Jump was was what people did through early 2018, before it was found to be slower. And
Mitch
just now, there are talks of it being faster again.
Mitch showing his inner trick jumper.
Yes.
Goomba's getting kind of roasted in chat right now.
Ooh.
Goomba
So-
TOS. You'd love to
Yes.
see it.
Goomba F word.
Goomba fun. Keep it up that. Here we go. One of the only bits of RNG you can run, basically.
Yep. That and 2 places in snow.
Binies and Goombas.
Yep.
But you can mitigate Goomba RNG if
Oh yeah.
you do ICC. Which I don't think Mitch will. Oh, Infinite.
Oh.
Oh, no.
Guess he didn't die. That's silver lining.
True. That's still a big time loss. Oh
Yeah.
god, what is this Wiggler?
Ooh. It's fine.
Almost got a free cycle there.
Oh no, Infinite!
Oh no.
Yes, we could have.
Mitch making like 50 billion screenshots.
Yeah.
Guess he just wants to save the occasion.
Yeah. And still has room on his SD card is beyond me.
Don't know either. It's probably at like 99,000 or 9,900 at this point.
Yeah, tell me the mood. I mean, see that?
Another capture.
And Mitch is not really doing small and proudy with that many captures.
Infinite going for the movement that most people have done for a couple of years.
It's absolutely flying through Day Metro here.
Yeah. Wow.
Never mind.
Oh no.
Infinite.
Missing the jump up there and hitting the Goomba, but knowing the taxi back up.
Infinite doing some pretty safe strats now. Going for Will Up Building to get it pretty cleanly here. A very clean bullet building from Mitch. Even getting the
Yes.
bullet up warp. Because he's just that much of a trick jumper. Will make a lot. And another trick jump from Mitch.
Yep.
That's spin bound. There's no way that's faster.
I don't know. Ooh.
Going for a BTT movement there. quite a bullseye. It's making a lot of small mistakes you don't really expect from him today.
Yeah.
Not playing too bad overall. Oh, reverse people room.
Oh yes.
I learned this strat the other day. It's really hard.
Yeah, it's
There's no real good visual cue or audio cue for the triple jump, and it's just blind, basically.
yeah. You really just jump and hope you get the height.
The jump itself isn't that hard, it's just getting the triple jump that's the hard part.
Yeah.
Heading into snow as Infinite is starting day metro.
Yeah, so about a 4.5, somewhere in that range difference between the runners.
Oh no.
Missing drive by.
Yikes. Oh
Not
no.
Great.
Just kind of running at the speed of sound.
Yeah.
Oh no, Infinite, what are you doing? Oh, he's so tilted. Oh my god, Infinite. What is he doing?
He's working back to get a better position.
Could have just captured the guy.
There.
That's sad. That was like a solid minute or something.
Yeah, that is not nice.
Especially not versus Mr. Mitchell. Who's a little bit faster than him. Getting a snow clip here. Saves about like a second. It's getting a pretty clean blowy room here. Getting spiny minute as well. Oh my god.
Slots. Where is...
Why is he warping?
He's just given up on doing bullet building.
Fair enough, I guess. Oh, he doesn't have enough coins.
Oh, he can't continue.
Infinite.
No.
No. Yeah, that's... Which... Getting out of the Goomba Vectors. Did you know Mitch has a 422 snow without ICC? How does he do it? We're doing the snow ram here. That's a really weird setup. still makes it.
Okay.
This infinite, we can tell. Megalord. Oh, he's doing the ancient route.
Yeah.
And I haven't seen this route in forever.
Yeah.
Musician's late.
I think it's just because he. Oh, what? It's just because he needed to warp out of slots and to City Hall.
Infinite. Stop mouthing. Looks like he's gonna get like a 33, maybe even close to 34 metro.
Yeah.
Just kind of at the start of Seaside, nothing too much to say here.
Yeah. Definitely less interesting and more consistent than the kingdoms around it.
Seaside is pretty fun. Fish movement is pretty boring. I think if we go for a shoot, RCB here. That one's
Yeah.
hard. Having a pretty clean Seaside, as expected. But after this, we get to see Spewed and Function, which should be very interesting.
Yeah. So for anyone who's not watched Odyssey runs, Mitch is, or has not watched top level Odyssey runs, Mitch is fairly close to one of the harder, definitely the hardest route used in 80% runs now.
It said recently, I think he was going for a 549 pure function. It's just insanity, honestly. Mitch, though, probably can do it.
An odd strat from Infinite.
It's like a really old strat, I think. He's almost slipping back in bounds. That was a nice moon sink. Different chests at the same time. And also getting snow clip. With a 36 Seaside, going to be on like 58 base.
Oh yeah, his BPT's a 58.24.
Stefan, my son of best. What?
Oh no. Shit. Okay.
Oh my god, Mitch going for the BTT trap. What a try hard.
Alright. Yep, looks good.
Very good. Mitch. How does anybody keep up with this guy? How do you do it? Yeah, only Tyrant can, but Lucid is trying, but it's not quite there yet.
And of course, Mitch is improving along with him.
Yeah, I got Mitch is going for a 56, which is just ridiculous.
There's really nothing that can match just the number of hours he's put into the game.
It's incredible how fast he can be. For hard jump, end up messing it up. What? I hate your mic so much.
That's someone I know in real life that somehow got this link.
Pretty clean spew of function so far.
Ooh.
That's actually faster, I believe.
Yeah. I remember Corey tweeted about it at some point recently.
Zumi found it, if that's how you say that.
Yeah.
Not a big deal, only 2 seconds, I think.
Okay, cool. The very nice up throw. Got that strat.
Yeah, I'd save like a little bit of time. It's coming up on a pretty hard jump. When he's a trick jumper, he should be able to do it pretty easily.
So this is dubbed cancer jump because it's terrible.
We'll be skipping the rainbow spin here as well.
Yeah.
I won't even do that.
Oh wow.
God.
Interesting backup to that dive vault.
I guess it works. It's just making me feel terrible at the game. Half the things he's doing, I don't even understand. And I used to be in top 30. It's illegal, man. He needs to stop this right now.
Alright, so that's a wrap to luncheon.
There's still a little bit left to it.
I mean, yeah, but not nearly as difficult as what's happened already.
Yeah, true. Looks like base for a sub 6 here.
Remember what a C-set exit was? But a 4256 is very respectable.
So yeah, 558 I believe. Should give him
It's not WR by any means, but
looks to be like 5830 BPT into RBM.
Okay, Nicole.
Even with that death on butterfly, which cost them like, what, 20 seconds? I think? Something like that. Let me check. I'll check. Yeah, I think I lost him about 20 seconds when he had a pretty rough like metro.
Yeah.
20 seconds. Not even that clean as the rest of the run. It's just like still on mid 58 base. Why is he as good?
Undoubtedly one of the best runners of the game, and especially considering his team was already up. I don't.
ClintStevens just needed a massive lead for Odyssey to win.
Yeah, they needed something like a 3 or 4 minute lead.
Even a bit tight.
Yeah.
Mentioned like more than 5 minutes ahead at this point. Getting pretty close to that edge. So.
It's going for the most interesting strats, or the most interesting movement around the arena. Just because it's a race and he can show off like that without anything bad happening.
He dies, he does it. It's just far ahead. And Infinite is known to die in ruin. I just have to say it.
Right.
Seems to have like a pretty decent one so far. I haven't been paying too much attention to him. Sounds really bad, and it kinda is. But...
Right now, Infinite making his way through a respectable luncheon, I think, so far.
Bitch saving a video. Boas.
Okay.
Yeah.
Flipping the ruined globe.
That seemed a pretty good ruin for Mitch.
See, it was a 314.
Pretty good. He really wants to get 313. It's surprisingly hard. I've only ever gotten one of them.
For such a small kingdom, it's definitely, you need a lot of optimization.
Van Haven has 311. She's just flying Star Bowser. To a 102 Ogre. Oh my god.
Wow. Oh.
Stop this. Oh my god.
Oh, wow. Okay.
My god. This is something else. Hitting at the shard, arguably one of the hardest parts of the entire run. New shards, even if they're not that new anymore. Getting birdless. want the Bowser dram now.
It's good. Bowser Drum is definitely less about the timing and having fast movement like regular Drum is, and more about just not bonking.
Like
Speaking of bonking, fairly good backup.
it's having a bit of trouble with Harriet there.
Pull for it, very nice. Also going for Harriet first, which is the correct way of doing it.
It is not. It is the incorrect way. Topper first. On light. Go for these strats here on Topper. Very clean. Pretty good
Yeah,
bunnies.
very nice.
Not what he wants in a bunny, but it'll do.
It's a very 58able run.
The 58-39 BPT, I think. Just Mitch things, honestly. Infinite heading into his Kingdom of Doom.
Yes.
I think it's been found.
I have a feeling we won't see Ruin from Infinite, but you can never be sure.
It is Infinite after all. I wouldn't be surprised if he dies. Just kind of flying here.
See how Mac is. This is definitely,
Shouldn't give much trouble.
yeah.
That's very fast. But just for a quiet. Good.
I don't know how new T, I guess.
Perfect. I even go new TA. I just feel like it. I doubt
I think-
no.
Infinite went for damageless strats for that cycle. Maybe talking
No,
about him
that
dying in
cycle.
Ruin psyched him out. I mean, okay, there. Now he's going for normal strats. Okay,
Oh my. Did he do new TA?
I don't know.
He did. Oh my god.
Yep.
What that? Just whips that out in a race. That's like basically an IL only strat at this point. But I guess not anymore. Looking to get a 58 here. Be pretty doable.
Alright.
He's just gonna need a sub 520 moon. Which I'd be surprised if
Yeah.
Mitch doesn't get.
It's unlikely. yeah, there really was no way for Team ClintStevens to catch up, considering they were behind going into Odyssey, and Mitch is about to get a 58.
Infinite would have played like BTT to win here.
Yeah.
Even then, it would have been close.
Yes, Infinite has a 101.51, I think.
Something like
Around there. Oh, yes. Infinite has Bertram.
As you can see.
I've never seen the spiny fall off.
I haven't. I think I've been hit by it.
Yeah, of course, Cappy does love the spiny, love to hit it in Bertram.
Getting a very clean vector here.
Infinite may have beat recently, I don't
I have no idea what time he has.
don't remember.
101 something.
Yeah.
We'll probably be going for one water moon skip here. Yes, he will.
Yep.
Getting a bit of a weird bounce. Skipping the cap bounce of cap throw because he's an absolute madman. There's no point in skipping it. I don't even think it's faster. It just kind of does it.
Yeah. Because he's Mitch and it looks nicer.
To a Bowser fight now. Go for Bowser Dram? Yes, he does. Go for some really weird strikes.
Yeah. Bowser Jam, but no leg clip.
Go for first Jackson. Like, why do you go for that but not leg clip? Leg clip's not that hard. Just finishing up Bowser here.
Yeah. It's been very clear 58.
Dies. Probably won't.
Keeps up like.
It's just like take a nap at the end of Pillars, and maybe Infinite can catch up.
Yeah, not even a Pillar's death would deter Mitch's win.
Need two of them. At this point, probably three of them.
Just have to see how Infinite's making it go.
Just gonna do that here.
Oh, did Infinite go for top or repair?
I think he went up before.
Yeah, no wonder he lost.
We're on about. The only reason it didn't lose for 2 hours. Very clean TV. Pretty clean TV.
Yeah, still good in this scheme of things.
So faster than like 90%.
Yeah.
Pillars at 57 quickly. Needs to get sub 110 pillars. It shouldn't be too hard.
Yeah. This is easily 58 4x.
Oh,
Wait, what? Yeah. Just occasionally, if you shoot 5, only 4 will register
That would happen.
with the bill. A lot of people will end up
Finishing
shooting
up
6.
tournament, the team name,
Yep.
a massive W.
Unless he gets invisible. No. That was the last possible time loss. $58, 47, 6, 7.
That's a 3:11:18 total time for team name.
Yep. Wow. Incredible.
Not just a death and lost death, like a ton of mistakes, like easily 50 seconds worth of them, like that he could have
Yeah.
easily avoided.
Oh no, Infinite.
What are you doing? No.
Yeah, your worst time in 5 races is below 59, and that was with the I guess soft lock in Rockwall and Wooded,
Mitch is just
which loses well over
insane.
40 seconds.
Undefeated in the relay, undefeated in the league. This man
Yeah.
is just incredible at the game.
All right, and Infinite going into Moon on 105 pace, hopefully.
But just finishing up Mech, going into Moon here.
Yep.
Just Mitch moving around is insane to watch. Massive GG's to team name for winning the entire tournament.
Yeah. Congratulations to
Deathline and Dekuru.
Deathline, Deku, and Mitch.
Not only winning, but also getting the best ever race time for Sandbox 80%. For 308 flat.
And Infinite switch and Flexer. GG's on being runner-up. Still very good for a tournament of 32 of the best runners in their respective games.
Very cool tournament. It dragged on a bit long, but it was fun. But I'm glad it's over. Doing some like dark side practice or something.
Yeah, I have not ever seen that that way of doing that jump.
It's just Mitch things, honestly.
Yeah. I don't even know if it's faster. I guess once again it
Probably
just
is.
looks cool.
Most
Oh.
of that look cool in this game are faster.
Yeah. Some troubles with Cave Skip, but Infinite is doing okay.
Looking at like a 105 there, I think. It's not what you want
Yeah,
in
it
a
looks like
race.
a high 105.
He's not first as Mitch.
Sadly, about 7 minutes lost from Infinite in this game.
Pretty close going into Massimo, but If you're versus Mitch in a simo, you don't have much of a chance.
There's really no way to compete against it with the party being behind.
It's just hard to play versus Mitch at any level. Especially if it's close, you're just gonna get nervous.
Which is going into Cloud, post-game Cloud. What is Mitch?
Into darker side.
Hmm?
Interesting. I'm gonna try to do darker side before Infinite finishes.
That's not likely to happen.
And darker side's like 4 minutes? 2 minutes?
Yeah, I mean, if you want to grab the multi-mode, it's 4 to 5 minutes. Sure. From where he is right now. And that's... Infinite will hopefully be done by then.
Oh,
Oh, wow.
Infinite just into escape now. Going up from mini toilet to get on top of a big toilet. Yeah, how far you can get in darker side. Yo, even crack the darker side. Finishing up to the... Yeah, looking at the 105 here.
Absolutely.
Very bad for this.
Yeah, that fitness needs to be like 105 at least, too.
So about 110.
10.
If he doesn't get it, I'll be pretty disappointed in him.
Actually, given it's already 4 minutes off speed. Oh yes. Yeah, the faster stride of going into the cold water. It's incredible.
Oh no, Mitch. Win Deathline and Infinite.
Yep.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congrats on first place Deathline and congrats on second Infinite.
Yeah, both are extremely respectable.
Welcome in Mitch as well.
I guess we pulled actual ClintStevens and got second place, but I'll take it, honestly. I didn't expect to get this far. I obviously played to the peak of my abilities that run, so
Couldn't
absolutely.
have played any better.
Yeah.
That's a 3:19.27 for Team ClintStevens.
Yeah, 320 is my dream, so or sub 320, so glad we got it.
That was a fun tournament.
It was pretty fun. It was very long.
It was very long.
Thanks for participating in it and sticking through all of it.
Thank Ramato for dragging me out of retirement to play any percent seriously for all of 3 months. Now I can go back to retirement and not play Sunshine any percent.
Fog is.
But hey, I did PV, so
By quite a lot, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah, overall tournament was fun. I played mostly well, except for one race, but I think I kind of got carried by Mitch a little hard. Yeah, just a little bit.
Enough. He's insane. Just insane.
Yeah.
Congrats on your W.
Woo. Sandbox 80% champs. We have bragging rights. That's all we get.
Oh,
Thank you, Doge, for setting this tournament up and getting it moving in a somewhat timely manner.
Pain to get moving, but at least it's over now. And thank you all for participating as well.
I would like to mention that I did join this tourney as a backup. It's really about it.
Yeah.
I wasn't even guaranteed to be in it. I was just a backup, but now we're here, and I think that's pretty cool.
Almost won. Couldn't quite keep up with Mitch because he's been ridiculously fast.
GG's Switchmaster. That was very tragic at the end, but it was a close race.
That was a really good SMS race to see.
Thank you to the 64 runners for trolling us this match.
Yeah, that was funny.
By doing non-optimal things. Thank you to Dupe for filling in for our team once.
Deku just forgot about the match that time.
And other than that, yeah. It was a good time. I'm glad that I somehow, in some way, landed on Mitch's team and got carried.
Any other team and you would have lost, but nope. Get Mitch.
Probably. Pretty realistic, but
Deku was playing pretty well.
Just how
Love to see it.
the cards landed. So,
anyone have anything else to say, or? No. I think then we're done here for now. Forever.
GG's.
GG's.
GG.
GG to both teams.
Thanks all for playing. See you again in Sandbox Tournament 2 in like 2027.
Yo.
Down the years.
Bye everyone.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.